Hey guys, what's up? So I was like thinking, I was like, should I freaking pull out the notes and make sure I cover everything I want to cover in this last episode of The Boys? Let me turn down the background music. It's just my what do you call it? The stupid free shit that it comes on the one of the Vizio app things. I like to play it in the background so you guys won't hear like dead noise in the background. But anyway, oh, what's up, Anthony? I haven't seen you in a hot minute. You said mid. I miss you, Anthony. Um, I wouldn't. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'll be straight up. Okay, the only reason why I'm interested in the boys right now and why to me it's a little above mid is because of Soldier Boy, Jensen Ackles, Soldier Boy, and of course Homelander and Butcher and a few other characters I actually like. Um, but my overall reason why right now the boys is interesting is because the story is actually gonna wrap up. And let's be real, what else for us, you know whatever the hell you want to call us over here, for us superhero film goers, we don't really have much right now. So like right now the boys is kind of feeding that craving that I have for something a bit more serious in terms of a superhero genre, right? And yes, and one of the reasons why my husband doesn't really care for the show, because it's very he's funny. He like says like shit like, oh, James Gunn will be getting a kick out of this, and he's right, because it does give off like, it's not like on some serious shit. There's a lot of you know slapstick bullshit going on in the show too, but there is enough for me to still want to watch it. There's a lot to the story that keeps me interested, for me to ignore some of that stuff, because I'll be straight up, I don't really care for some of the raunch, because the boys is pretty raunchy, and I'm not a big fan when it comes to that. Like, I'm not into the gross shit. But as far as the story and Soldier Boy being in here, and then Homelander finally, possibly getting destroyed, interests me enough to even care about this. And I invested my time into this show and into this story. Now the comic books are completely different than Amazon's version of the boys. And for the ones that you guys already know, I'm not a big comic book reader, but I am aware of the storyline in the boys. And Soldier Boy in the boys, that version of Soldier Boy is far superior than the one in the comic books, because the one in the comic books is not even related to Homelander. And there's some nasty, crude, fucking nasty. I don't even want to say it on air, but if you guys are aware, they kind of nodded to that in the last episode when Soldier Boy's like, it pains me to say this, but he's my asexual what's it called? He's my asexual loser or some shit like that. And then he's all, nobody fucks my son but me. And then they were like, what? And he's like, that came out wrong. And it kind of nodded to what happened in the comic book. So I'll just say that. But yeah, I agree, Darkness. See, I with the boys, it's funny because a lot of the stuff that goes on in the boys I usually don't go for, but there's a lot in the boys that I do like. Like, I actually like the character development with a lot of these characters. And A Train, let's take a moment and like let's praise A-Train for a little bit, because he started out really shitty, right? A-Train was like bottom of the barrel, piece of shit. But he had one of the best redemption arcs I've ever seen in a TV show. And I loved how he went out, and was it the first episode they killed him off? Like, I loved it. Like, he laughed all the way until Homelander freaking broke his fucking his neck, right? His throat specifically. He laughed all the way to that. Just had the balls to tell Homelander, "Fucking, you're a fucking loser. You know what? Take away these powers. What are you? Just an empty suit." Like, that was some of the best shit I've ever fucking seen, to be honest. I loved it. And that, from that moment, that's when you see Homelander really start like freaking spiraling, right? Because if you guys notice about Homelander, is that obviously he's a raging, he's a fucking narcissist. He's a lunatic. He thinks he can just kill everybody or anybody when he feels like it, and there be no consequences. But see, that's the thing. Even if there's no like legal consequences, you're still going to have some type of consequence, whether it'll be something weighing on you emotionally, or like what happened after freaking the video was released of him doing what he did on the airplane. People got afraid of him, and he hates that. I don't know if you guys know this. I mean, of course you guys know this, but Homelander wants everybody to love him. Homelander wants to be like Superman. He is a perfect parody of Superman. He wants what Superman has, but he's not what Superman is, and he can never have that, right? That's what I love about this. And they also, the way they write Homelander, he's a very complex character, because there's moments where I'm like, I fucking hate Homelander, and then there's other moments like, the scene with him and Soldier Boy when they're going through the woods, and they're having their little talk, and then he starts opening up about well, not really opening up, but telling his dad like, oh, it looks like we got one, more than one thing in common. And they start talking about Stormfront, which I fucking hate her character, guys. I'm sorry. I don't like racist characters. There's a very thin line between being like, sometimes they just push the racism, and I get it's for the story, but I fucking hate her character, dude. And I hate that I'm even interested in watching fucking Bot Rising, because she's gonna be in it. I don't even really care for the actress either. I never did like Stormfront. She's like one of those overrated fucking characters, And if you guys love her, you guys are fucking racist. Nah, I'm playing. I'm joking. But no, I don't fucking like her. And the thought of her coming back and being Homelander's mom, and I mean, it's whatever. I don't really care for that idea. But if that's what they decide to do, fine, whatever. Just wrap this fucking story up, because I'm ready for this to finally end. But anyway, so back to Homelander. So what I also like about, having Soldier Boy in this, a part of the story, I mean, he's very, obviously he's very charismatic. He's like, it's funny because it kind of like I saw like online, people were talking about how like Homelander, Anthony Starr, like he was like the star of the show, pun intended, right? But then Jensen Ackles shows up, right? Jensen Ackles steals everything off the screen, dude. I'm sorry. Like, I love Anthony Starr. I love Homelander as a character. But when it comes to Jensen Ackles, and when he's on there doing his Soldier Boy thing, it's like, I'm not even thinking about Homelander. Like, I don't give a fuck about Homelander right now. I just care about Soldier Boy right now. So it kind of, it's funny that he's getting a spinoff, because it's like, these two characters cannot exist. They can't coexist, because it's like the whole concept with two alpha males, right? You can't have two alpha males in the same house. You just can't. It's not gonna fucking work, right? One of them got to go. So they're and like the writers know that. They're like, fuck, man, like we gotta wrap this up, because there's no way we can have Homelander, Anthony Starr and Jensen Ackles Soldier Boy, because Soldier Boy just straight up just cocks blocks the attention, right? I mean, let's be 100. But anyways, so So I can understand why they're doing the whole spin-off thing. That makes sense because they know Jensen Ackles is gonna, he's gonna bring in the viewers, right? I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. Let me get my dog. She's so annoying sometimes. Get inside. Hurry up. Sorry about that. But anyway, so back to what I was saying. I'll get to your guys' comments in a minute. I just want to share my thoughts on why I like The Boys, specifically the ending to the story. Because there's a few seasons I really don't care for. Like season 4 was like a complete waste. Like I fucking hate season 4 of The Passion, guys. That was probably the worst season out of the whole entire Boys. And I see a lot of people talking shit, online right now, talking about like, oh, season 5 is the worst. I don't think so. I think season 5 is actually better than season 4, and it's because of Soldier Boy. But anyway, so what I like about Soldier Boy is that, because Homelander, everyone's afraid of him, right? Nobody's gonna fucking, besides Sage, I'll get to her in a minute, but aside from her, most of everybody, that is around Homelander or he's around is fucking afraid of him. They're not going to go against him. They're going to kiss his ass. They're going to freaking stroke his ego, blah, 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 right? But when it comes to Soldier Boy, when he's on, when they're in scenes together, freaking Homelander's like a fucking little boy. He takes it, and I fucking love it, dude. Like when was it last episode, not this last one, but the one before this one, Soldier Boy straight up tells Homelander, "You're fucking nothing. Like, look at you, just the wettest little boy, right?" And then let me pull up this fucking, let me see if I can find this, because this shit is so fucking funny to me, guys. He's like, "You're just the wettest little boy," and then like Homelander has this fucking look on his face like, "Oh my god, did you just fucking say that to me?" And he's just taking it, right? He's not saying anything. Hold on. But I fucking love it. Like Soldier Boy is the only one, obviously, because he's his father. He's the only one that can get away with like putting Homelander in his fucking place, right? Fuck, man. You know what I hate about this? I'm not gonna lie, is that I'll be honest with you guys. I don't like waiting for episodes. And I told my husband that I was gonna wait till all the episodes dropped. But nope, I didn't. Of course not, because I don't have self-control, and I'm like wanting to, finish finish up this damn fucking show. If they would have just released all the episodes, man, I would have binged that shit literally in one day. But let's see, when was it? Was it King of Hell? I don't think it was King of Hell. Oh no, it was I think it might have been Teenage Kicks. Dude, that look on Homelander show is just priceless. Like it really is. Dude, I'll get to Ryan too, because like the whole thing with, because I should have did this shit before. Hold on. Guys, I'm a damn cheapskate when it comes to, I'm not paying for ads. Like these streaming companies, they didn't do this shit in the past. Now they want to freaking try to like freaking rack up on freaking ads, and it's annoying. But anyway, so I'm sure you guys know what scene I'm talking about. So like every time Homelander and Soldier Boy are on screen, like it's like a father and son dynamic, and they're doing that on purpose because they want us to, they're trying to, not all of us, but a lot of us are human and we're emotional, right? We know, and we, through our experience and stuff. So some of us are gonna empathize with that, right? We're gonna want them to explore that dynamic, that father and son dynamic, right? And that's what makes this whole thing for me like very it's like I really want them to work out, but we all know that it's not, right? Oh yeah, I remember you were talking about that. But yeah, so like every time Soldier Boy is going at it with fucking Homelander takes it. And Soldier Boy is the only one that could freaking do that. And it's like a mix of different emotions, right? It's like the look on that Homelander gives him. It's like, you know, I respect you and I admire you and you're my dad and I can't help but to just take it, you know, but at the same time, like I want to be the powerful one and I don't want you to, you know, I want your approval, but then I don't want your approval. Like the whole scene when back Ashley, dude, that shit looks so dumb as fuck, but whatever. It served the fucking plot, right? So Bashley, she freaking gets into Soldier Boy's head, and we already knew that there was a part of Soldier Boy that wanted to help Homelander, right? Because let me tell you guys something about Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy is not evil. I don't think he's evil. I think he's redeemable, and I think that he went through because he's technically over 80 years old, right? He's a boomer. He's from the boomer times. So he's has experience. He's been in life, and I'm sure he's done some scandalous ass shit that he regrets, right? So he's kind of like giving somewhat of a like an anti-hero type of thing. I don't like that term, and I don't really want to call him that, but that's kind of what it is, right? So you can tell that this man is not evil. He's not like Homelander. Homelander's different. Homelander is a literal sociopath and psychopath. Like he'll kill you. He doesn't give a fuck, right? Soldier Boy, on the other hand, he's not a psychopath. He's more like he does have like a code of somewhat. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Like he has some type of code when it comes to, what do you call it? Holding up his end of the bargain. Okay. He doesn't fuck around when it comes to that. He's a man of his word. And he's proved that countless times, even with the boys. So he's not, when it comes to him and Homelander, there's a big difference. Homelander's a literal psychopath. He was a made monster. Okay. Most psychopaths are what do you call it? Psychopaths are born. That's what they say. And sociopaths are made, supposedly. But when it comes to Homelander, if he's already a psychopath, so we don't even really need to call him a sociopath because every psychopath is a sociopath, but not every sociopath is a psychopath. Okay, so anyways, so with those two characters, I can see why they just can't. They got it. One of them got to go, guys. And I saw, unfortunately, and I actually believe it, but I do believe they foreshadowed the deaths in episode 5. Because I was wondering, I was like, why the fuck are they showing their names on the screen? Like, this is weird. They never do that, right? Well, guess what? Freaking Firecracker died and Black Noir died, right? If you guys go watch episode 5, the names that popped up, the foreshadowing theory that's been going around, Sage is supposed to be next. If it's right, right? Unknown if it actually is true. Oh, I just accidentally saw a potential leak in the final episode of The Boys. Well, go ahead and share. I don't mind. When it comes to The Boys, I don't really give a fuck about leaks. I'm still going to watch it. But Soldier Boy loves interest in boys love interest is a Nazi. Yeah, but Soldier Boy is also he's anti-communist, so I think there's a part of me that thinks that he didn't know that Stormfront was a Nazi. I think she had that part of her hidden, because even around the 1950s, I mean, think about it. That's post World War II. She would have to hide it. There's no way she can go around letting people know she's a fucking Nazi, especially fresh off of a post-war like that. They're gonna fuck this up. I mean, yeah, there's some things I don't like, guys, but I mean, it is what it is. I still find enjoyment in this. My issue is Ryan. That's probably one of my biggest concerns, is because why the fuck would you guys bring him into the store in the first place? Okay, the last time we saw Ryan, he gets his ass fucking beat by by his dad, right? And if fucking Homelander throws him under the bus, I was like, okay, he don't give a fuck about Ryan, dude. The moment he said that to Soldier Boy, I was like, you realize that this is his grandson too, right? So I have a feeling Ryan's gonna come back and he's probably gonna kill Soldier Boy. I could be wrong. I have like a theory, because according to the foreshadowing theory is that Soldier Boy is the last one to die. It goes Firecracker, Black Noir, Sage, and then Soldier Boy. So next episode we should expect Sage to die, and then in the finale Soldier Boy is supposed to die. So, but it's fine because he's gonna get a spinoff, and we're gonna see him in the 1950s. My favorite era, by the way. How does Soldier Boy feel about having a grandson? I don't think he gives a shit. But see, the thing is with Soldier Boy, like when I say don't give a shit, I mean like it's the furthest thing from his mind at the moment, because they're focusing on the mission. You gotta remember he's a soldier too, so his mission is that V1. But my thing with Soldier Boy is that when he first got introduced into the story, we were expecting to think pretty much Homelander Senior, right? Like, oh, this is why Homelander's fucked up. But no, that's not why Homelander's fucked up. Homelander is fucked up because of what happened to him in the lab, how he was getting abused and getting tested on. He was created, literally. He was a monster made. But Soldier Boy, he comes from a rich background, right? His dad's like a political leader or some sort, and he comes from money. And he was already at the age he is now, so he's lived a life before. And then, but I do believe that he's made some horrible choices that he has to live with. So when it comes to Ryan, I think once Ryan comes into the picture, we're just gonna have to see how he acts towards Ryan. But I don't know. I can't really answer that, because I'm going off of what him and the Homelander dynamic is, and apparently he gives a fuck about Homelander. Next episode, we got to see Kessler, Ryan, Maeve, and Gen V crew. Ooh, I don't care about the Gen V crew. I'm sorry, guys. I do not care about the Gen V crew. But, however, I mean, I'm going to be there for it. I think Gen V served like no purpose, especially if they don't use, what's her name? The fuck is her name? Mary, or the girl, the bloodbender. I already forgot her name. I binged the second season, and I was like, okay, well, this sets up, between season 4 and 5, right? And then, Sister Sage had her, Marie, there you go. But other than that, like, I don't care for fucking Gen V. But anyways, we'll see if Marie doesn't come for the finale. What's the point of her? What the fuck was the point of her? That's what I'm saying. Like, if she doesn't show up, Ryan doesn't show up in the finale, they are absolutely point fucking less. Isn't there another spinoff happening called The Boys Mexico? What? No way, Azteca. Seriously? I want Scourge Earth, damn it. How does Soldier... Okay, right about that. I saw the leak. They were fuck this up. Hell, no spoilers. Hey, man, I don't give a fuck about spoilers here at 4th. I'm sorry. YouTube notified me. Damn, Black Noir went out like a bitch again. Okay, the thing with Black Noir... And the reason why I didn't really, when he got killed, like, I think I felt more when the first one got killed, because the first Black Noir was tormented. He was tormented. And obviously he had imaginary friends. What grown man has imaginary friends, right? That is a sign of trauma, right? And we got a little bit of a the first Black Noir story, which happens to be the same actor, by the way. He's always been Black Noir. He's just a different version of Black Noir, but it is the same actor. But I felt more for the first Black Noir's death versus the second one, because the second one, I was like, oh, okay, well, he was kind of like one of those guys anyways I didn't really care for. But I did feel bad that he wanted an acting career and he wanted to get out of the Seven. I did feel bad about that. But see, the thing is, he's setting up, my theory is he's setting up the Deep's redemption arc. A little mini last minute redemption arc, if you would say, because I think at this point, because when you think about it, as silly as it is, they're doing a really good job of making fun of Aquaman too, by the way. But as silly as it is, he freaking killed Black Noir, guys. When have we seen the Deep rage kill another character on camera like that? Over 1.5 billion fish, right? He genuinely was mad. Like, and if you pay attention to the dialogue, he's all, they were my friends. And I was like, what the fuck? He's being serious. He just freaking killed Black Noir. So I think the Deep, two things. I think the Deep is going to run away and go back to the ocean where he belongs, because I think that's where he should go. Like, I'm like, Deep, what the fuck are you doing on land? You obviously, you say you care about these fish. You're sexually attracted to octopus. Why don't you go find you a fucking mermaid in a damn fucking marine kingdom? Like, what the fuck you're doing up here fucking around? Like, do it. Be happy, right? Or he's going to join the boys and try to take Homelander down. Might be a hot take, right? But that's my theory anyways. They did introduce his narcolepsy, maybe for a reason. That's true, but he did get stabbed in the neck, and we don't know if he has regeneration powers, all right? He might. And that's another thing too. There's a lot of inconsistency when it comes to the powers and the writing, but hey, that's all the writers, right? But I think he's dead. I don't think he'll be coming back. But if he does come back, I won't be surprised. This show is so low budget. The superhero fights suck. They're no spectacle. Have you ever seen a deep underwater? Yeah, that's true. But I mean, for what it is, I still enjoy it. Like, I like when Bombsight showed up. I thought that was pretty cool. Like, they kind of put some money into that, I think. But guys, if you guys know me, I like characters like that. I like throwback 1950 characters. I even enjoyed the scene in the old people's home. That shit had me dying, guys. That shit was so fucking stupid, because it's like, it's literally a retirement home for retired soups that still have powers. I'm like, what the fuck? And then the white dude acting like a freaking native, and then the fucking dude with the saggy balls. I was like, are they fucking serious? But whatever. I like the fact that Kamiko didn't want to kill them because they were old. There's slight character growth if you guys pay attention to some of these characters. But anyways, what's up, Daniel Barry Sports? I'll open up the panel. I just want to get my thoughts out. It's a good drama and cat and mouse story, but when Homelander, Soldier Boy, and Butcher fought at Herogasm, shit was CW level. I mean, when was that? That was what, season 3? I mean, this is not Apple TV, Fourth 1000. This is fucking Amazon Prime, you know? So, like, they're not, I don't think they're going to put too much money into, you know, something like this. They would probably have to, like, make a movie or something. For what it is, I appreciate it. Eric Kripe is a fraud. Eric Kripe is a fraud. But technically, he didn't cause that oil spill. I mean, that was fucking what's his face? So what else do I want to talk about? Mother's Milk, he's never really been my favorite character, but he is kind of making a left turn. Like, he's got desperate because, you know, he doesn't have his family, and he fucking still wants to kill Soldier Boy, which I don't even think he's gonna be able to accomplish that, not without being super powered. That's another thing too. Like, I've been seeing stuff about like how the boys are technically supposed to gain powers, and only Huey did that momentarily, and then fucking what's his face, uh Butcher. I've been seeing and see for the ones that are like talking about like, oh, Soldier Boy keeps switching up. He's not switching up. He's having very like a very nuanced situation going on with his son. Like, he's bonding with his son the same time, you know, working with him and trying to find this V. Like, I think people that are not parents, or you know, who are closer to parents or know that dynamic, to understand that. And that's the thing. Like, come on, guys. Like, it's not switching up. It's like, it's his son, and he knows that. I mean, look. I mean, the last episode, I was like, he definitely has a hidden agenda. When he took out Mr. Marathon, and that was my favorite episode, by the way. I thought that shit was so fucking good. But you know, a lot of people don't think about that stuff. Like, you know, he was taken out by his whole entire crew, Payback, the same exact way they were trying to take out Homelander. And Soldier Boy has a code, and he seems like a type of motherfucker that's like, oh no, I'm not about to fucking, you know, pretty much sucker punch this motherfucker, you know, when I can fucking fight him one-on-one like a man, you know? That's what he gives. That's what I'm saying. He's not full-on piece of shit. He's very redeemable. His son is a disappointment. No switching up from that. But I mean, what's her name read his mind. I mean, yeah, as far as Homelander, you know, as he goes as a character, yeah, he is a fucking disappointment. but what did Bashley say? She said that he's proud of Homelander, but he doesn't want Homelander to know that. I'm just going through your guys' comments. Kessler. Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I'm tracking that. He knows he's a fraud. He knows it, but he's trying. The way he is right now, I doubt that's how he was. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see that in Vought Rising. They're gonna show a different version of Soldier Boy. We're not gonna get the same version, because that'll be stupid. That, you know, that would be lame if we get pretty much the same fucking thing. But I think we're gonna get, like, I mean, obviously there's gonna be some stuff that's still the same, but I as far as like his character, I think it's gonna be a little different. I think Soldier Boy's tired, guys, like low key. And I think that's why they kind of, you know, brought in that whole scene with Golden Geisha talking about like live forever. What the fuck? That's fucking torture. I think Soldier Boy's I think there's a part of him that's like, man, this fucking sucks being alive, you know, all this fucking time. Because he's been through a lot of fucking shit. But yeah, I do agree. I know, and he knows it too, and everyone knows it. His son is at this point, you know, switching up from now. We haven't got the Kessler. You know, I recently found out that these were the same writers from Supernatural. I didn't even fucking know that. You know, Sage reminds me of and I actually at first I didn't like Sage, but I kind of like her now. There's something about her I like. For one, she looks amazing for her age, and for another, she reminds me kind of a female, not exactly like Lex Luthor, because Lex Luthor was rich, obviously, but she kind of has that way of thinking going on. That's I think that's what they're trying to make a play on. I mean, I could be wrong. It might be a reach, but she kind of reminds me of somewhat of a young, sloppy Lex Luthor. And what I mean by sloppy, because she miscalculated a couple of things, right? no doubt they're going to change a Soldier Boy's character. I doubt Kripke would want to write a character as fun and right wing sexist, misogynist, racist, homophobic, patriarch character. Oh, I fucking love Soldier Boy. Even though there's some stuff about him, like what you just said, is true. But like, I mean, fuck, dude. Jensen Ackles is the goat. Starlight is fodder. Is fodder at best. How are you getting all this from Oh Father? Dude, Oh Father. My husband hates Oh Father. But you gotta admit, he does have a. There's something about Oh Father and what they're trying to do, and I understand this. And some of you guys, I know I have a mixed audience. I know I have a lot of Gen Z watching me for some reason, but I know that some of the political stuff might bother people, but to be honest with you, as a millennial, as a pure millennial, I don't really, that stuff doesn't really bother me because I have other issues I worry about in my mind. Like I can give two shits about, propaganda and then what's going on in the world, if it's not affecting my children, or if my children are safe and going to school, and and they're happy and they're smart and they're getting well taken care of, it doesn't really, like, none of this stuff. I don't it doesn't keep me awake at night, and I know some of you guys are like, well, Belle, you should care, you served in the army, you're an American. Well, yeah, but at the same time, a lot of this shit is just a bunch of propaganda, it's a bunch of lies. Like, I don't the stuff. I mean, I'm going a little off from the boys, but what I'm trying to say is that a lot of this political stuff doesn't bother me because I know that a lot of it's just a bunch of fucking, you know, bullshit. But when it comes to Oh Father, they're really trying to fucking make fun of the mega church. I think it's so funny. And what's kind of sad is they hit the nail on the head because, I mean, even as a Christian, like, I read my Bible, I need to read it more, but I do read my Bible. I do pray. I do, all these things, right? Because I care about where I go after. And I have experience in I know God is real. I'm not gonna get into that, but that it's a true story. This story of us being here on earth, it's gonna come to an end. And some of y'all might not believe that, and when I mean by come to an end, I mean not just die. Like, there's gonna be a place, two places that you're gonna go, right? But aside from that, Oh Father, they're really, when it comes to mega churches and stuff, like, it is about the money. It's not about, this is my personal opinion, okay? And I know that I might piss off some Christians, but it's not. I personally believe in my heart that it's not about faith. I really do believe it's about the money when it comes to mega churches. I really do, and they do a good job of making fun of that in The Boys. That's good. That's good, Darkness, because I see a lot of people online, like a lot of people around your age or even younger millennials, talk about, politics and, the being politically correct and all this stuff that's going on. And it's like, do you really care about it that much? Like, because it's just how guys, you guys would think my opinions are crazy, but this is a whole different fucking topic. It's just, I just think there's no any attention to that is just taken away from your fucking life. Let's just put it that way. From your real problems. Don't donate money to churches. I mean, okay, correction. When I say mega churches, I'm talking about like the famous cats, right? Those people that you see, that about. That, I guess you can call them celebrity pastors. Like, what's that one dude's name? He's from Texas. I already forgot. I think it's Olson, or I already forgot his name. But when it comes to churches like that, I do believe that a lot of it has to do with money, and that's when they start getting, like, watching their P's and Q's too, like their politics on the whole situation and stuff. Because we, in the time that we live in, it goes against, a lot of it goes against the Bible, guys. It really does, and I'm not gonna get too deep into that. If you know, But when it comes to small churches, like little like podunk town churches and like churches that are literally just not mega churches, like regular churches, and yeah, sure, why not donate? You know what I mean? But like when it comes, I would never donate to a mega church. I'll tell you that. Hell no. Heavens no, I mean. I just won't. I'd rather donate to the homeless over here. I know what they're gonna do with it after. But I definitely would not give my money to mega church, I'll tell you that. Off topic, Bell, thoughts on church leaders, pastors being brought in by government and briefed early about extraterrestrial. Oh, bro. Being brought in the government brief earlier about the extraterrestrial announcement coming soon. I think that's just a bunch of another. I don't want to say this fucking word again because I don't want to overuse it, but I also think that's just more bullshit because, for one, I don't believe in. Actually, I do believe in extraterrestrials, but they're not what we think. They're not fucking aliens. They're not from different quote unquote planets. Hell no. No, extraterrestrials are just freaking, they're the D word. They're the FA word. That's what they are. Technically, that's what fallen angels are. They are technically extraterrestrial. They're not from our world. They're from above. So I think that's just a bunch of more bullshit just to feed into the masses, and then all these people that believe in aliens, like, oh my god, the aliens, and it's like, okay, whatever. Hey, you want to talk about people who get so uptight for Tyrone Magnus, Phantom Menace, Melanie Mac, and Critical Drinker? I mean, those are bigger YouTubers too, so they got to keep some type of, thing going for their channel. So I get it, but yeah, I know what you mean. Like, I'm not saying it shouldn't, like, you shouldn't be that way. What I'm saying is the reason why I think a person shouldn't be that way. Like it's even before, like, living in this time that we live in, even before then, like, when I was probably your age, Darkness, I would, like, watch TV and then, like, see the news come on and then, like, hear about all this, like, oh, war in Afghanistan. And, I'm like, oh shit, they're really popping off over there, right? And it's like, it just never, it's just, I never wanted to go protest against it, basically. Like, that's what I'm saying. But some people, they're out there, right? And they're they're really against it, right? One of the scientists, before she turned up dead, said aliens are us from. Oh yeah, I saw that. I started fucking laughing, dude. I was like, what? For one, God will never allow us to travel into the future. It's just impossible. Like, it's just not gonna ever happen for us. The only thing we're traveling to is freaking either hell or heaven, and it's not through body, it's through spirit. That's the only thing. That's the only way we're gonna travel anywhere. But yeah, I saw that and I was like, that sounds like a bunch of fucking horse shit. Whoever told her that wasn't. That's not what it was. But yeah, that whole scientist thing, that thing is fishy. But it's in the mainstream media. So, like, anything that's in mainstream media, I kind of like. I don't. I kind of like. Take everything with a grain of salt. What they say. If Butcher isn't the one who kills Homelander, it'll be a waste of 5 seasons and 9 years worth of storytelling. He's gonna have to tell. He's gonna have to kill him if he even dies. What's up, Anthony? What's your thoughts? But yeah, anyway, so back to The Boys. So when it comes to The Boys, they do make fun of a lot of things like that, and I think it's funny. And what's funny too is that scene when Oldfather's like ready to fucking bow down to Homelander. He's bowing down to money. He's not really bowing down to Homelander. So I don't know if you guys picked that up. Like, Homeland, to him, he just sees Homelander as a giant dollar sign. That's what he sees. He doesn't he doesn't really truly believe that fucking Homelander is quote unquote, you know, a savior or some sort or a messiah. It's just that motherfucker's all about money. And it's all over him. Like look at the way he dresses. Look at his damn. He has a damn freaking. I think he has a grill. I thought I saw a grill when he freaking smiled. But yeah, dude. What else does the boys touch on that kind of pushes some of these people's buttons out there? This kind of stuff though, fourth, this is like I probably have to make a whole entire different channel to talk about this stuff, to be honest. I never believed that Homelander was in love with Stormfront. There's no fucking way. He can't. He's not capable of love. And if he thinks it's love, it's something different. It's like I think it's just validation. I think he's in love with someone who validates him. I think that's what it is. Because that's one thing about Homelander too. He's just a giant baby with powers. That's all he is. Like when Sage was like that blonde beach baby, she got those words right. Because that's exactly what the fuck he is. He's just a giant man child with problems, and fucking he's fucked up mentally, and it's sad. And you know, it's honestly, it's not his fault because he was made. I'm not saying it's okay to go around and kill people. Hell no, dude. Monsters are made, and like he's just one screwed up bag of fucking superpowers. He's like I said, he's the perfect parody of Superman because he wants everybody to love him like how they freaking love Superman. Like when they, you know, when they depict Superman in different comic books and in different interpretations, like that's the stuff he wants. And it's like, that's not what you are, dude. Like you just he just constantly gaslights himself. Like he literally thinks what he's doing is okay and he does no wrong. Like when A-Train died and he was at his funeral, right? You remember that scene where he's all talking to A-Train and he's like, how could you do this to me? Like you were like my you know, the brother I didn't have. And I'm like, dude, you freaking fat shamed this guy. You treated him like a freaking emotional punching bag. Like, do you not remember you did all this? And unfortunately, when you get abused as a child, you don't know anything else. So when you think you're doing that with other people, you think it's normal. Yeah. True story, guys. Because you don't know anything else. That's why it's important when you raise your kids and when when you're a parent, that's why it's important to love your child and, make sure that your child is, right for the world, because it all starts in childhood. And that's why Homelander, I think that, I mean, that's the psychology of it anyways, and the writers. But yeah, it fits. It makes sense. It's like this motherfucker, because that's what abusers do. They gaslight themselves thinking that what they're doing is right and normal, or it's a form of love, when in reality it's fucking not. But again, not his fault. Basically showing us that Superman was real, he'd be beyond evil. What? So wait, what do you mean? But yeah, so yeah, Homelander's just one of those fucking characters, dude. Like, it's just, you feel sorry for him and you hate him, but you love him and you praise him and you just like watching him move on the camera because he's fascinating, right? He's fascinating. He really is. Same thing with Soldier Boy. He's a good Homelander minus the powers is a good example of a lot of narcissists today. I'm not sure about that. I've been seeing some rumor talking about, oh, she's his mom. Dude, that's gonna send him. What When he finds out that she's his mom, that's gonna fucking send his ass. Oh, you think so? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were like trying to make a reference of some sort. But um hmm. I honestly think, and I've thought about this before, Darkness Under the Wind. I always think about crazy ass shit when, especially when I'm laying down at night, getting ready for bed, like trying to go to sleep. But I do think this already exists. We just don't know about it. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't put anything past anything anymore. Not in this fucking world. Um, I wouldn't say. I think it depends, but yeah, I think most people now, like if you're a regular human and somehow you are given these powers, I do believe that depending on you, who the person is, yeah, absolutely. But I'm not sure about like going around killing people. Maybe using it more to like gain financial success. I think more something like that, like robbing banks or something. I don't know. But like if you give these powers to the wrong person, fuck yeah, dude. Like if you give it to like, I don't know, Jeffrey Dahmer or some person like that, like sure, yes. But for sure, yeah. I mean shit, there's a lot of, they say, my teacher's funny. One of my teachers, he's like, "Oh, trust me, there's more good people than there is evil people." And I'm like, is there? I mean, but there is a difference between evil and being a piece of shit. Like, it's not the same thing. Evil's like on a whole different. Like, you get enjoyment, pure enjoyment from killing people or like hurting people, and what they call that, sadist. I don't know. I really assumed she was dead. I really don't want them to bring her back, dude. I just did not care for her fucking character. I didn't. Like you guys know, I joke around and stuff, because I come from a different time and I can take jokes. But when it came to her, it's like they were having a little too much fun with the racist stuff. Like I hated that scene when she kills when she's Liberty. I think it's in season 2. She's Liberty, and then she gets out of that innocent black man with a little girl. I guess it was a sister that was in the back seat hiding. She like starts beating him up and starts saying all this like shit. And I get it. It's for the, it's a part of the script. Like I can handle that, but it's like I don't know. I just don't like to see that in action, dude. I just hate her character, and I get it. That's what they probably wanted. They really want people to hate her, and I don't like the actress either. I think that actress sucks. I think last we saw a Stormfront, she was giving home, and it's even more of a disappointment that Jensen Ackles is supposed to be in love with her. Like, come on, dude. Anyways, right? What else? What else in the episode? Oh, the dude. I'm gonna open up the panel soon, guys. So if you guys want to come on, just let me know. I'm not gonna put it in the, what do you call it, in the chat, because weirdos will fucking try to come on here. Um, the legend. I forgot that actor's name, but he was in Aliens. He was in the first Alien. He was a lot younger in Alien. Great actor. But the legend, when he's a good character too. I really like. He does a good job, and I like when he was ready for it, dude. He did not beg Homelander for his life or anything. Like when Homelander first went to the movie theater, obviously, yeah, he was scared, right? But when they went to that school or wherever the fuck that was, and they found the Taco Bell receipt. He straight up told Homelander, "Hey, so I'm assuming you're gonna fucking kill me, so I might as well just tell you how it is, right?" And then he gives him that whole speech, like, basically, like, you can't be the hot shit for all of your life. Like, no one stays on the top forever. Like, you're gonna eventually fall. It's just a part of life or whatever. And then he freaking pats Homelander on his back, and then Homelander's like, "What the fuck, motherfucker? Did you just fucking pat me in the fucking back?" I thought, yes, thank you, Paul Reiser. I thought that scene was so fucking good, dude. Yeah, it really was. It was like, and see, that's the thing too. And I know sometimes psychology might bore people, but that's the thing with Homelander. He's always in the need for validation. He's always in the need for some sort of guidance and some sort of father figure, right? And in that moment, that's what the legend was being for him. He was like giving him a little father and son, you know, the the old goat telling the little goat, the truths to life and whatnot. But yeah, that was such a good scene. And then I was all scared. I was like, he's gonna fucking kill him because he's all, "No words, just go." And then he's all, "Yeah, yeah, yeah," and then he runs out. Oh my god. Oh, her death, dude. Firecracker. The best the best acting from her was her exit out of the show, dude. She was great the last fucking episode. Her character I never really cared for because she was just all like so. And look at, some of y'all might not like this, but if any women are watching this, make sure you're not ever like that with a man. Do not freaking change yourself or bend over backwards for a dude that you're looking at as a god. Do not ever fucking do that. Please, for the love of God, don't ever do that. Because look what happened. He threw her away because she got desperate towards the end, right? And it sucks because guess what? I know some of y'all don't believe in God, but guess where she went? Where she most likely went after, right? She pretty much sold her soul for Homelander, and he gave her a free pass. He was like, "Just go, just get the fuck out of here." But no, she had to freaking try to butter him up with her stupid little speech, and then it costed her at the end. No, don't. Not for any man. I don't care if he fucking looks like Jensen Ackles. No, don't ever be that way. Life's too short and way too short to waste your fucking beauty on fucking some piece of shit that doesn't even deserve it. But that's some other shit, guys. That's some other shit. And if the shoe fits, wear it. I'm not talking about you guys. I'm just saying that was another way to look at that scene. But yeah, she pretty much threw out her whole entire belief system for Homelander, and for what? For nothing. For nothing. That was her arc, to go in there, freaking let Homelander suckle on her freaking nips, and then bend over backwards and get disrespected and get treated like a fucking doormat, and then die. Very, very sad. And that was her fucking arc. But the actress fucking killed it. What's her name? Curry? Valerie Curry? Very good job. Sad way to die, though. And what made that scene more sad was I don't know if you guys noticed, but she looked at Homelander. When he freaking put her head through the fucking the eagle wing, those final moments, she fucking looked at Homelander as he walked away. When he was getting ready to walk away, I was like, what the fuck? What a shitty way to go out. Was she? I thought she did in season 3 when they're at Tech Nights. Fucking Tech Night, dude. What a you know why I hate that character? Because that's not even a good way to make fun of Batman. You know, you know what I mean? Like, how fucking dare you? But anyways, all right. So who wants to come up here and share their thoughts? Let's keep this about the boys. I don't want to really go off the topic because, to be honest with you, I'm not prepared for any surprise topics like the S word or the G word. Let's keep the S word and the G word out of this conversation tonight. Okay. Okay. All right. Who's on Instagram? Guys, I'm too fucking lazy to send this link to you guys individually, so I'll just put it in the chat. If you guys hear me eating, I'm sorry. I apologize, but I'm really hungry. The S word and the G word. You know who the freak I'm talking about. I'm talking about two people, and I'm going by their last name. Two famous people. Look, as much as I want to freaking talk about that, I just want to keep the focus on we could easily compare the boys to that too, because honestly, what makes this kind of funny is that the boys kind of does mirror a little bit of both those guys, if you guys know what I mean, because the humor is very G word, and obviously there were some references towards the S verse throughout this show. So all right, come up on, fellers. And any women are interested or watching me? Interested or watching? Oh shit! Excuse me. What's up, Darkness?
Hey, what's up? It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while, dude. I haven't talked to you in the longest.
Yeah, I know. Long story short, I've had probably the weirdest past several months that I'm not gonna really get into, but I'll just say this, it was really, really fucking weird, a lot of the shit that's happened with me in my life. That's why I haven't been on here. I haven't been in any of your streams. I haven't really been on really anyone's streams in a while because there's just been so much going on.
Oh wow. Well, you're okay, right?
Yeah, no, I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm doing all right. Just yeah. So long story short, you probably don't even know about this, but I don't live in California anymore. Um, so yeah. Like, a lot of people really don't know this, but I live in Idaho now. So so it was
Oh,
definitely.
that's not too far from me. I'm next door in Washington.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, it was definitely like a big change though when I first moved here. I was like definitely a lot different from Cali.
Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah, cold, right?
Oh yeah, no, very cold. It's heating it's heating the fuck up here now. I mean like we're in summer and all four seasons come in here like a bitch. So
Yeah. Well, it's good to hear from you.
yeah, I know. It's good being back here too. I know it's been a while since I've talked to you. I mean, the only times you and I briefly talked was like on a comment section on a certain individual who
Oh yeah.
yeah, that I compiled and you and I commented a little bit back and forth on that. So
Yeah, thank you for that, by the way.
yeah, you're welcome. I funny thing actually, I now the individual is threatening me with copyright strikes. So I'm kind of so I was like, oh fuck, man. It was like, now you want to do this 2 years after I did what I
Hey
did?
guys.
No, what's up?
Hey,
Wow,
Hey.
that's not surprising to be honest.
yeah, I know. It's another guy went through that, so.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just weirdo behavior.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
glad. So glad my semester of college is over.
What'd you say?
Well, no, you were saying that
So
semester of
glad.
college is over, so.
Yeah, I just got back home. I got 2 more semesters left and it's over with.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I know. It's diabolical.
Do you guys watch Diabolical? I try to watch it and I just couldn't.
Oh, I've seen shorts. Do shorts count? Because I technically have seen it by seeing shorts.
I mean, kind of, I guess.
Oh yeah, they're
Maybe
there
they
you go.
do, maybe they don't. I mean, you never really know.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, no, I was, bro, no, dude, I was getting absolutely flamed on freaking social media for saying that, me personally, episode 6 should have been probably either episode 3 or 4. That's what I think, me personally, at least.
Hmm.
Being
Yeah.
flamed all over social media.
Yeah, well, the thing I want to know is like, where the fuck is like Jeffrey Dean Morgan's Kessler? Because like a lot of what was set up with him from the last season was like, okay, he's in Butcher's head. So are we gonna see? So we're gonna see more of him. We're now halfway through the show, and we got 2 episodes left. So next episode or the finale, we have to see him, because if we don't really see him before the show ends, that wouldn't really make sense. So
I mean, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm not mistaken, I remember back in the last season that I thought that like Butcher fully accepted Kessler when Ryan killed Grace, like Mallory from the last season. He like fully like succumbed to the darkness of him, like the tumor inside of his brain. So that's probably why Kessler hasn't shown up like at all this season.
well, here's the other thing too. I actually looked on all the people that are like listed to be in this specific season, in season 5 of The Boys. All the people listed, and Jeffrey Dean Morgan's name was one of the people on that list.
Maybe a flashback?
Maybe, but I don't know. Like, it was kind of weird though, because like the one thing from season 4, even though a lot of people have their issues with season 4, I have my own issues with it, and I completely understand a lot of the people that do not like it. The thing I will say right now though is that you got to admit the scenes between Butcher and Kessler were great. Like the chemistry
Oh
between
yeah,
Jeffrey Dean Morgan and Carl Urban are fantastic. The scenes
it
between
remind. Oh my
yeah,
bad, sorry.
no, it's all good. It's all
It
good.
it reminded me of a lot of Fight Club back in the day. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, no, the dynamic between the two was great from season 4, when they were talking, to Butcher finding out that Kessler isn't alive, that it's all in his head, and Kessler was like revealing it to him, and we see Becca trying to reason with him while trying to like combat what Kessler is saying to Butcher, reasoning with him, and you see like the devil on the shoulder, the angel on the other one, in the form of Becca with the angel. Kessler is the devil. Like that was one of the best things about season 4. Whether people want to talk about the negatives of season 4, you got to remember that like there were highlights from season 4, and there are things that do happen in that season where it kind of does. You kind of have to watch it in order to get what happens in season 5. I'm just saying. But
Yeah, I feel like everything that The Boys season 4 set up was completely just thrown out the window. Like for example, like after Butcher kills Victoria Noon by ripping her in half, like Butcher takes the virus and just drives off. You know what I'm saying? It's like most fans are assuming that they were gonna go the comics route, which Butcher's like going on a rampage, just killing Soups, using the virus, pulling up to the White House. Yeah, it's gonna happen eventually, but and on top of that, oh my gosh, Jesus Christ. Oh yeah. Okay, first of all, just this doesn't really feel like this. This doesn't feel like the final season of The Boys. This feels like it feels like either like a prequel slash commercial for Bot Rising because we know that show's coming out like next year, like later this year. So it's just like
Vault Rising is going to be releasing next year. Maybe I'll watch Vault Rising. I'm not entirely like on board of I'm gonna watch it, or maybe I'm not gonna watch. Like I don't know. Like I'm just like, you know what? Like if I'm like up to it, maybe I'll give the show a shot. But I will say this though, I don't know how this show is gonna end. I mean,
I have a strong feel. I have a strong feeling that like this is either going to be the most rushed thing since the Stranger Things finale, or they could possibly screw this up even worse than Game of Thrones. One of those two things is going to happen. I guarantee it.
Yeah, well, all I'll say is this right now, that if you watched Umbrella Academy, hey, hopefully they don't go that route.
I
never watched.
I never watched a single episode. I never watched that either.
I just couldn't.
Okay. People who have watched it, if you are watching this, you know what I'm talking about. Because that series finale traumatized me, and I will never rewatch that show again.
Yeah, honest to God, I'm pretty traumatized on finales. Like after watching Stranger Things, like so The Boys, like, hey, come on, bro, I got 2 episodes left. It's just like let's lock in, have Butcher. Okay, no, scratch that. First of all, if Butcher isn't the one to kill Homelander, it'll be a waste of 5 seasons and 9 years worth of storytelling. Like the person that has to kill Homelander is Butcher. Period.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, the one thing I will say though is that when it comes to like Butcher killing Homelander, I really do. Me personally, I would really want it. I'd really like it if like Butcher kind of snaps and like something happens to Homelander, he's defeated, but they're gonna do like the right thing and decide, you know what, like maybe there are fates worse than death, and we're just gonna have you live in a prison cell or by taking his powers away, and he's just a full-blooded normal human. And Butcher's
I would hate that. I would hate that if they actually went that route.
But here's the thing. But they do that. But at the same time, Butcher's like, nah, screw that, and kills Homelander right there. And they're all like, Butcher, it's over. Like you don't have to do it. No, fuck that.
No, that's not. I don't think Butcher will ever turn in a. He barely. He was struggling in that old man's home, trying not to kill those people. He's gonna, yeah. I don't think he'll ever. He
might give in though. He might give into it because it's like all like his entire mission was take down Homelander.
Yeah, I agree.
But because of like that being his mission, and them deciding no, we're not gonna kill him. Like this is a better punishment, and he won't really be able to like do anything while being powerless. He's like,
oh, keep going. I'm my bad.
Oh, okay. But what I mean is like he's powerless, but then but Butcher wants him dead because like after what he did to his wife and raping her and murdering her. So well, yeah, he did. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, he did murder her. But then Butcher kills Homelander because he wants him dead. That kind of leads to a whole other route of then the rest of the final episode is Butcher is now the big bad, and they have to unfortunately take him out, like kind of similarly to the comics, and it's made and Ryan helps take out Butcher.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
I think that it's gonna be it's gonna be because Ryan that I think the only person that can take out Homelander is Soldier Boy. because you can't even take him out with the virus. That does nothing now for the
Yeah,
V1
it doesn't
people.
do anything for him because he took the V1 and now he's immortal.
What?
Oh no, fourth. I thought.
No, Bomb Sight also took V1.
Yeah, but he's powerless though.
Yeah, he's powerless. Oh wait,
He
yeah.
took his powers, so he can still take Homelander's powers.
Yeah. Only person who could do that is Soldier Boy. That's what we're saying.
Soldier Boy's the key, and so basically, what would have to happen is like he'd have to realize like, oh no, Homelander's going too far. I have to do something, and that leads to him siding with Butcher and everyone to take out Homelander. They do that, but Butcher snaps and ultimately kills him, and then Soldier Boy tries to reason with him, and then it leads to a big showdown with Butcher's the bad guy, and they have to unfortunately kill him. Maybe
that was supposed to happen in season 3, but Butcher completely like fumbled the bag on that one. So
yeah. So I was trying to figure out motivating factors that would get Soldier Boy to kill or depower Homelander. And the only thing I can think of is either Ryan, which they never really gave any kind of commentary about how Soldier Boy feels like being a grandfather.
Yeah.
And of course, Stormfront.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, because what you call it? Soldier Boy's never met Ryan like face to. No, yes he has. I'm sure. Yes he has. Yes he has.
The season 3 finale.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right. But like, have they
that one?
I think
have they interacted before though?
Too, didn't he? Didn't he like slam him or something?
Yeah, no, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Soldier Boy slammed Ryan. I'm trying to remember. It's so long ago.
Yeah, he did, and it was during the fight with Queen Maeve started fighting. What's her name? What's his name after
Homelander?
Yeah. The thing is with Homelander though, like after he gets the V, now what? You know what I mean? Is he still gonna be wanting validation at that point?
That's why I made you that pitch. Go ahead, Mordecai.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, okay, I feel I mean, because I think I saw some shorts on Gen V a couple months ago of like Marie like basically like draining the V from like other soups or whatever. I mean, because you really think about it, because if I'm not mistaken, like can Marie Monroe, can't she technically suck the V1 like out of his bloodstream or just remove it with her blood like manipulation powers similar to Vicky?
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, like,
even if that's a legit move that she can do, I wish she was introduced earlier in these episodes, and I don't want her to come in as like a last-minute savior. Because that was the whole problem that people were shitting on. Remember, Captain Marvel was going to show up in the Avengers, like at the last minute, she better not be the reason why she defeats Thanos, or else all these characters are useless. So I think Marie Monroe should be left out.
Yo, Ford, I saw your comments saying that that episode 6 should have been 3. I agree. The episode 6 should have been that 3rd episode. Like, guys, come on, let's get on with it. It's like, right, like first of all, they're taking like literally episodes 4 and 5, maybe 3, maybe, because like you could literally remove those episodes from the season altogether, and like not much would change like about the story. You would still end up in the exact same place.
Yeah. I think that whole like location where Soldier Boy finds that old guy, I forget the guy all wedged or like mushroomed into the wall, just so they can start establishing that he has some sort of deeper sympathy or something like that. That's the only thing I can think of that whole scene was for, that they had to use so much screen time for, and that shit frustrated me to no end, because writers clearly don't care about the power scaling or whatever, because Homelander should have been able to hear gunshots and them rustling around, and he doesn't hear jack shit.
I was literally just thinking, the guy on the wall, apparently that's Quinn. People are saying that's his brother. I hope that's not the case, me personally, but God. Just me personally, like after The Boys is over, Gen V got canceled. I'll miss Kate Dunlap, even though Gen V got canceled. I'm not gonna watch VOD Rising at all. Like, I don't care about Soldier Boy's character whatsoever. So after The Boys is over, it's like, guys, pack this up. Like, guys, come on, just wrap it up.
That's the problem. I feel like these. Oh, I know Vought Rising is a prequel, but I know they have like this The Boys Mexico or something like that. I don't know if that's the official title.
Yeah,
for it,
yeah,
but-
the boys Mexico. That probably got like it's either going through developmental hell or it's like or it's gonna be coming out like not for like a while.
Is that even happening?
You know, I do think it is still happening, but it's like no one knows like entirely with like what is going on with that show. It could
It's
it could
cooked.
there could be an announcement of it getting canceled, honestly.
This guy's cooked. This guy's cooked. Oh, God.
Any
Oh,
future
God.
boys will rest on how great of a finale this one is, and this does. I don't feel the build up to a. I mean, like as of episode 6, I do, but this whole season, I'm like, this doesn't even feel like a finale of the boys because they're using so much
No, it
time
does
just to
not.
kind of reheat, like little character arcs and stuff that are completely necessary. Oh, Stormfront doesn't want to do this anymore in front with Huey, so she's just go fly off and meet her dad. I'm like,
You
come
mean
on.
Starlight?
Wait,
Oh,
Starlight.
Starlight, dude.
Who did I say? Stormfront?
I was like
Yeah, that's-
Stormfront.
Yeah, you said Stormfront. Damn.
Oh,
So you really want Stormfront? Fucking that little cute Huey, huh?
oh yeah.
Well, wait,
they
why
make
you
it
say it
natural.
like that? First of all,
Well, just saying though. I mean, like, damn. I mean, you have someone that's like super old, fucking someone as young as Huey. I mean, damn. I mean,
Oh, the older the berry, the sweeter the juice. You know what I'm saying? But
oh, good. No, that's just funny. First of all,
yeah. I bet Starlight.
Speaking of Huey, first of all, how in the world did Huey manage to survive that fight scene that he had with Translucent's son in episode 3? That was ridiculous.
pure
I
luck.
rewound that,
Pure
and I was
luck.
like, I still couldn't figure out the logistics of how that worked.
No, okay, no, because considering the fact that supers are like superhuman and like they have super strength, but you really think about it, Huey, like, no, 'cause first of all, he doesn't have 10 V. That's why he survived Soldier Boy's punch in the 3rd season. But considering the fact that like this man Huey took a punch in the gut, punch in the face, this man got thrown around like a rag doll like freaking 15 times, and it's like okay, like first of all, if we're applying logic and like actual strategy, like Huey should have had his jaw like Translucent should have broke this man's jaw in like one punch.
Yeah,
Like, come on, come on, it's ridiculous.
that's like I've thrown out. It is frustrating when you're watching it. And you're like, oh, okay, just remember they don't care about the power scaling because yeah, some of these powers are just ill used or not used at all, or just completely ignored. He should have punched a hole in Huey's chest.
What do you guys think is gonna happen with the Deep? Because I didn't give a fuck about the Deep for a while, but now I kind of care because he's never did that.
Oh, Belle, you didn't mention that you hate leaks, so I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
But is it a real leak?
I mean, it was something that I saw on my Twitter feed a couple of minutes ago, so I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
I actually don't care about leaks because I'm gonna watch it anyway.
Okay,
Yeah, but,
this is
hold on.
just a
Let
rumor.
me go. Let me dial down my volume.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
fourth one.
Go for it.
Leaks.
So okay, so apparently, I think in the final episode, apparently like the Deep gets killed like very early on in the episode, probably the opening scene by Annie Starlight, and then that's practically it. Like he practically dies, and like he dies like pretty early, and they just move on with the plot. Apparently, like allegedly, like we don't know if that's actually true or not, but it's alleged.
Yeah. Take all leaks with a grain of salt, everyone.
Yeah, it's to take a little grain of salt.
That is pretty kind of like a weak way of going out. Or, I don't know, but if it does happen that way, then it's whatever. But I feel
honest.
I feel
Sorry,
like
Belle.
he just needs to go to the ocean already. Just go with
Are the leaks over?
yeah,
Okay.
because he was legit mad about those fish, guys. He was mad. He killed Blackwater. 2.0.
So I'm about to say, like, can Black Noir like fly? Like, how you get taken out by strangulation and a knife? You gotta be kidding.
I think If there's a possibility, it's that narcolepsy thing. Like, dude fell asleep in a fight. Is he gonna wake up and like be still bleeding or something? I don't know. But it's like, why introduce the narcolepsy and why have him go out so easily? It's frustrating. So how easy he went out. Two Black Noirs went out like fucking bitches.
Bro, am I the only one who thinks that, like, me personally, am I the only one that thinks that, like, The Boys season 5 should have taken the comics route?
I don't know the comics route. I know. Well, I know there's the Black Noir reveal that it's Homelander, but if that's what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Oh, no, not that. Not that. Oh, not that. Not that.
He's Homelander's clone.
What I mean by like the comics route, like it's basically like, but it's like basically Butcher like teaming up with Samir. He's not with the boys like at all in the season. He's just like going around just like killing Soups, even though he has the tentacle and stuff. You also have like, I mean, maybe you can still introduce a V1 subplot, but like maybe like have them reunite probably in episode 3, and you get Homelander and Jack with a V1, or maybe next episode 3 and 4. And then probably in episodes maybe 6 or 7. Don't make the joke, but yeah, probably in one of those episodes where like Butcher ends up killing his team, like Kamiko, Frenchie, Mother's Milk, and then eventually Huey kills Butcher, and Starlight can do whatever she wants. I don't care. Yeah, the comics routes.
I think Sage was able to recreate the V1. She just was faking it. I think there's more V1 somewhere that she made.
I think that she could make it, but I think she just didn't.
Are y'all sure that's even? Are you? Oh my bad, Jesus Christ!
No, go for it.
Okay. Hey, first of all, considering the fact that Soldier Boy gave Homelander the so-called V, are you sure that's actually V1, or is Sage just like making him some like random BS for the plot to happen or whatever?
No, I think it is V1, but I also have other theories. Like I think that it might not even work on Homelander, or it might be some kind of like because he's already powered, right? So like there he might have some reaction to it, or it just might not work, or maybe it wasn't V1. Maybe Bomb Sight did bring some other shit.
Or here's the weird thing, right? Most people get one injection, and that's who they are who they are.
Yeah.
Homelander's stacking what should be more different, like a different set of powers in that vial on top of what he has.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's gonna have something new, or if it's just invulnerability. It's like, well, that's not really how V1 works. You get like a power set with it, but we've never seen it stacked on top of somebody who already had a power set. So
and see, that's the thing too. It's like because Sage had told him before, like you know, it doesn't matter how much power you have, you're never gonna fill that hole you have for validation.
Yeah,
once
exactly.
he gets this, how's he gonna be? What he's gonna be like? Oh, I'm more powerful now. Be more afraid of me. Like, what is it gonna do for him? You know, that's my thing.
I think they really should, like I mentioned to you earlier, they're gonna do all those Dawn of the Seven movies are gonna come true, and then there's gonna be a new Dawn of the Seven, whatever characters that are left that can stand up against Homelander, and it's gonna be like that kind of what do you call it? Oh fuck, I forgot the word. Well, it's gonna be like that vicarious kind of like movement with the movies versus what's really happening with the show. So I don't know if they're gonna do that kind of a budget. I mean, they did minutes of that budget for the Dawn of the Seven, all the destruction and stuff, but The Boys is pretty low budget when it comes down to spectacle.
Yeah, I didn't even think about this.
Oh, go ahead, Josh. I'm sorry.
Okay, so yeah. Do y'all remember that conversation in episode 3 where Stan Egger's talking to Mother's Milk about capitalism?
Oh yeah,
vaguely.
Yeah, I was honest to God, I was really hoping for Mother's Milk to not saying convince, like not saying like to convince Butcher, but like kind of be on the fence, be like, brother, like let's say like they cause genocide against the Soups, like if superheroes go out of fashion, then something else will just take their place. And like in Mother's Milk, he specifically told Stan Egger to be like if Stan Egger, once all this is over, if he eventually runs Vought again, he's gonna kill him. But like eventually, like someone else is gonna take Stan Egger's place. So it's like it's a never-ending loop that would just keep on happening. Okay, kind of wish he actually brought that conversation up with Butcher at some point.
Yeah, which honestly, I can really see this show ending like if they really do go with like a good ending kind of route. I do see Homelander dying and Butcher as well because I really do feel like Butcher is like gonna turn into like the main threat once Homelander gets taken care of, and then after that, and whoever else dies of the Allies crew, of the boys crew, like whoever dies, I don't think Huey and Starlight are gonna die. I
they're probably
I could be wrong though. I could be wrong about Starlight. But I really do see that once that's all done, I do see that, and Vought is looking for someone to like take over as like who's going to be the new CEO of the company. I could see Stan Edgar coming back, and that is like one of the things like how the show ends. It's like okay, so Stan Edgar comes back. He's once again CEO of the company. So okay,
I think the worst
Yeah,
fate
I
for
think
Homelander is to be immortal with no powers.
Mm.
He just exists
oh,
forever, and
Yeah,
anybody on the
because
street can
dude, that's
punk him.
horrible.
yeah, because
Anybody
he
on the
ain't
street can
shit.
punk him after he does a prison sentence.
Yeah, Homelander,
Yeah,
he knows he ain't shit either without those fucking powers.
yeah. A-Train told him that like when he killed him in
Yeah,
the first episode.
yeah, you saw his face when he said that too.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Or
Okay.
fucking love Homelander's fucking reactions, dude. When people tell him like the truth, he's just like, "Oh my god, can't believe you just said that."
Have you seen the memes? Have you seen
oh
the
my
memes
god,
about me?
oh my
Dude.
god, that was
He's
like
one of the
all
most
over my Twitter
fascinating
feed. That's
characters.
funny.
Like I
Dude,
love and
and
hate Homelander. Like I even you know
Yeah.
what it sucks like when they make you feel sorry for him. Like not like sorry, but I had kind of like a moment when Soldier Boy gets brought into the Seven. And they're like, "Oh, Soldier Boy, what do you want to drink? I'll have a Scotch." And Homelander, you want your milk? Well, shit, I don't drink milk. I'll have a Scotch too. Like he's trying to I'm trying to be like my dad. You know, I was like, "Oh, look at you looking up to his daddy."
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I love when
He
him
doesn't
and
want to look
Soldier
like a beta bitch in front of his dad because he knows his dad will rip him a new asshole in front of everyone. He's like, "What the fuck you think?"
and
You
he
drink
lets him
drinking
too.
milk?"
Like he lets him. And he even
Yeah.
threw Ryan under the bus. You guys remember that scene in the last episode? He was like, "It was Ryan's fault." When he saw the
Oh,
oh
video.
my god,
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I vaguely remember that.
Yeah,
no,
he's
it
thinking
was it
it's
was
Ryan's fault.
it was so funny when Soldier Boy just like popped him in the mouth. That was hilarious.
although I was so mad. Like again, powers how they're used. I always feel speedsters get disrespected whenever there's a Superman character. There's no way Homelander should have been able to keep up with A Train. I hated that.
I mean, the only reason like why Homelander was, I mean, the only reason why Homelander even killed A Train is because A Train he was about to basically run through that girl, which he obviously didn't want to make the same mistake in the very first episode of the show.
Yeah,
So he got out of the way and just
that
crashed
was a
into a
good
tree.
callback.
Oh yeah, I love that closed loop where he avoids the girl, but Homelander was sitting there banking and everything, keeping up with them and stuff. I was like, come on, either you're a speedster or everyone's speedster. Stop it. But oh man, yeah, no, A Train was my favorite character arc. It dragged for so long because like you get frustrated. Like, come on, I know you're gonna fucking switch. Oh, you fucking coward, you didn't switch. All right, I know he's gonna switch right here. Come on, do it. You fucking coward. And just fucks with you for so long until he finally does. And you're like, yes, yeah, great character arc for A Train.
Yeah, no, it was super well done. Super well done.
The posters are low-key false marketing. I'm not gonna lie. Like you see the shot of like Homelander looking up and like looking down on Earth. You see all the destruction and stuff like that.
Oh, I didn't see this
Wait,
posters.
it was all in my Twitter feed, and you also see the poster of like Butcher with the crowbar, and you see like the Vought building destroyed and stuff.
Yeah, I saw that one too.
Fuck, I gotta look at
Dude, bro,
these.
dude, we have 2 episodes left. I'm like, guys, come on, bro. Can we get scenes like this? We got 2 episodes left. Come on.
That's why I think when I was telling Bill, I was like, I think they're gonna do like what the Zack Snyder's Justice League was supposed to do. Right after this episode, they're gonna do a time jump, and we're gonna catch up on events.
Oh god, no, that would be so lame. Not that would be so.
If they do all the like scorched earth stuff.
I don't know how. I mean,
Not like 5 years, maybe like 2 weeks or something.
Well, okay, but like at least show how we get there. Like show like the change of like what Homelander does that leads into that jump. That would
They will.
That would be like
They
okay.
will not. The show is too low budget for it. Like they don't. We haven't even seen the deep in the ocean underwater. The show really skips out on spectacle.
It doesn't.
It would be so funny if the deep, bro. It would be so funny if the deep, like, first of all, well, besides the league, it would be so funny if the deep dies. Like, if he gets a V removed from his body by either Soldier Boy, or whatever character, it would be so funny if the deep dies by drowning. That would be the funniest death in the entire show.
Oh, just like Bruce Willis's character in was that Glass or whatever the third one was. He gets drowned like in a puddle.
Oh, that was a hold on. Wait, so you have Glass, and you also have Unbreakable.
And then-
Wait,
Split.
yeah. That's Glass. Yeah, that is Glass. I'm tripping.
Oh, okay.
Butcher just face plants him in a puddle and he fucking drowns in like 2 inches of water.
Oh my god.
What are your predictions, Bell?
Oh.
Yeah, Belle,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
you're being real quiet.
AFK.
She's running from across the house. Oh shit! I gotta get back on the street. But yeah, no, I mean the show's like with all the complaints. I love to complain about The Boys because it's brought me a lot of good. There is way more good than there is stuff that I complain about. But it's overall like it's still a really good show.
It'll be so cool if like because I think I saw somewhere in like either The Boys Diabolical or something where I think where Butcher was talking about he took Compound V to like help with his 10th V like cancer. Apparently the Compound V like it basically mutated its cancer and that's pretty much why he's seen Kessler in the first place. Like it'll be so cool like, in the final episode we see like like the actual like the tumor like fully takes over and like becomes like a Venom type monster. Like
like he assumes his
I
ultimate
didn't-
form.
Oh.
yeah. It was I think it was like a short that I saw like a couple months ago. That did not happen in the comics like at all. But it'll be cool if that actually did happen or something like that.
I mean, I'd be down with it as long as we see Butcher like in his real form, like at the end or something that resembles him, so we can make that connection instead of like a CGI
In the first
monster.
episode, did he kill his father? Because I don't know if he actually killed his father or not.
I heard
didn't
you
really-
guys. I just wanted to share these damn classic Homelander faces he makes when he's getting scolded by his dad.
Oh,
Oh god.
This was the scene after Soldier Boy told him, "You don't deserve to be immortal."
he's got like the best facial expressions.
Dude, I know, especially the ones where he's like twitching, like you can tell, like he's like trying not to kill someone. He's like holding back because he knows it's fucking petty.
The best one
Yeah,
is
I
when
would
he
love
threatens Starlight. He goes on a whole like dialogue threatening Starlight. She's like, "Oh, that's interesting to say that in front of like 90 million followers." Hey, for those on that fake ass script, we're not supposed to be
Oh yeah,
recording while we're running lines.
Oh.
That was my favorite one.
Yeah, fucking Homelander.
Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, oh my gosh. Y'all remember the scene in episode I think 3, like the speech? Like the birthday rant?
The birthday rant.
Birthday ring.
Yeah, in season 3 when he was like, I'm stronger, I'm smarter, I'm better. Like
Oh, that
I'm
was
better.
that was in the very first season.
Yeah, wait, no, that was 3, dog.
Was
What?
that three?
No. You're
No, yeah, that wasn't season 3.
2 and 3, I have
When he's
muddled
on the
details.
stage? He's
Yeah, he was on the stage. Yeah, that was
when he was on the
Yeah.
stage and he was going like, I'm smarter. I am better than all
yeah,
of you.
that was literally season 3, bro.
No, that had to have been like one of the like first few episodes of the first season.
Wait, Belle, can you look it up real quick?
Hold on, let me see.
I'm
You're
about to
talking
say,
about
like, we
Williams?
might.
He's with Starlight, right?
Yeah, he's with Starlight, like like his birthday.
I think that's the beginning of season 4.
No,
Wow.
that's not
What?
the beginning of season 4. No,
I'll just
Hold
throw
on.
another
It's
monkey
one of the
wrench in
first- it's
here.
one
I
of the
think it was
first
last
few-
episode.
it's one of the first few episodes of the first season.
Probably,
The
dude. Do we
first?
need to hit up Google Gemini or something? Like, I could have sworn that was season 3. I
It
could have
might.
sworn that
No,
was
I'm
season
thinking season 3 or season 4. I'm looking right now.
3. Okay.
I even forget. Is Maeve still alive?
Yeah, she's in Modesto.
Yeah, she's still alive. Yeah.
And Eric
Okay.
Kripke did say that we are gonna see her before the show ends.
How long? These episodes better be 2 hours long each.
Not facts.
They're both 1 hour.
We got too many kids. It's
Oh,
starting to be like Stranger Things now.
Oh God, don't get me started on that show, please. Please don't get me started on that show, bro. Please.
No,
Dude, I'm already
we ain't talking
traumatized
about
from that
that
finale,
show.
dog. I'm too
Yeah.
traumatized after
Oh,
seeing that, bro.
Oh,
All right. Anyway.
so they got too many
Okay.
characters left.
Yeah. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Sister Sage is cooked next episode. It is over with.
Oh, what'd you say about Sister Sage? Sister Sage?
She's cooked. She's dead. I'm telling you. The opening scene of the next episode, Homelander kills Sage. Like, she's done.
I feel like
Think
she
so?
has
Dunzo.
something under her sleeve. There's something there's no, remember I told you she reminds me of like a Lex Luthor type a little bit? There's no way she doesn't have a plan D. She
Wait, are
has
you talking about Nicholas?
You know what bullshit they're gonna pull? Whatever happens, she's gonna be like, "That was a part of my plan." Like,
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh, for
no, like
Christ's
the
sake,
way
come
how she
on.
reacted in the last episode, like the way how she was like, that's not possible. The first flaw within herself. If that's part of her plan, that would just be like, okay, you had that moment, just be for nothing.
yeah.
No,
Yeah,
honestly, Sister Sage is the biggest fraud in the boys' universe, not IQ book.
Yeah.
I mean, they're technically all frauds.
Well, as far as
I mean,
espousing
no,
being
actually, no,
the
not
most
not
smartest.
not Bombsight though, bro. Yeah, bro, Bombsight was giving Butcher the work though that episode. Like,
Oh, I like
Yeah.
Bombsight. I like characters like that too. That V1 is packing, right? That shit's packing some heat because I was like, what the fuck? Bombsight, like he gives like he seems very durable, right? Well,
Yeah.
he's
before
not
he
as durable as Soldier Boy though, but yeah, he's pretty durable.
Yeah, I would say I think Soldier Boy might be a tad bit more powerful, but he was taking it. So
Right, right.
if you could
As
take it,
I mean,
you
he
know,
did
that's one
give
thing
him the
too.
pipe.
No.
whoa. Okay.
What? No, he
My
broke the
husband
pipe
was
off and
talking.
he was shoving it down his throat.
Yeah, I've been
Yeah,
seeing
he
a lot
did.
of stuff on Reddit talking about like people saying that Soldier Boy's like gives a low key DL. I'm like, no, don't you ever say that about fucking
A
Soulja
little
Boy.
No. He does. He low key
Yeah.
does. He
No.
does.
He does.
He does. He does. Right.
He's too on
There was
guard.
literally a scene in I think episode like maybe 3 or 4 where he's talking to Firecracker talking about like he had a threesome with Gary Busey. He's like, guys, come on.
Oh well, yeah, no, you're right. I did when he said that. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? But in my mind, I was like, I thought about something else. I didn't even think about that.
Bell omitted it from canon instantly.
But why did I heard what you said, Josh? But I didn't ask you. You say you don't like Soldier Boy? Why?
Okay. Like I like this character in season 3, but like in season 5, like he like okay. First of all Soldier Boy does is just shout. Like first of all, some of his unhinged lines, it literally reminded me of like Peacemaker. Like it's like guys, come on. Like it honestly it honestly feels like James Gunn just goes to like it honestly feels like James Gunn wrote Soldier Boy's lines. Like that's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Ugh, terrible.
Yeah, it feels like they're patting themselves on the back with some of these one-liners that they give them, and it's like this is like Deadpool fucking dialogue and shit.
I mean, I'll be
Combined
honest
like,
with you. It's
like
just
the worst one. The worst one. I'm sorry to cut you
get
off. But the worst one is
away-
Kamiko.
Oh yeah,
Oh my
yeah, no,
God,
I've
Kamiko.
heard
Jesus
a
Christ.
lot of people do not like
Yeah.
Kamiko talking now. I do
Go
know
back
about
to being silent or mute, whatever you call it.
I have no problem with her talking. It's just like her lines of dialogue are just awful, genuinely awful.
Yeah.
I think Soldier Boy is supposed to come off like that, though. I think he's supposed to have liners like that for a reason, because he's supposed to be from a boomer generation. I mean, he's technically a boomer.
I
God.
get like him being like homophobic and stuff like that. Like when he saw the two guys walking down the street, I'm like, yeah, that feels like fitting for a Soldier Boy from a guy from his era. But
Yeah,
like when he opens his
exactly.
mouth about like everybody's fucked somebody that they have to mention it on screen. The only character that it kind of works for is the Paul Reiser's character, but I don't
He's
know.
a little different, though. He's more like Hollywood. He kind of reminded me of like a Hollywood executive in a way from like the Golden Age.
Yeah,
Yeah, he seemed like more of like that, which was I actually like that actor too. So when he was on screen, I was like, I loved it. He had some.
yeah, I was glad he
Oh
was
my,
back.
Oh yeah, no,
oh my God,
that
Bell.
was cool.
I'm glad that
Dude,
Homelander didn't kill him either.
Yeah, I know that was also
no,
really
I
cool.
was
That was
looking
a
scared we
that
was
whole
gonna do
line-
it.
that whole speech that he gave to Homelander and basically like playing like mentorship with Homelander and just
Yeah.
like letting Homelander just letting him talk and he's just walking by, giving him a pat on the shoulder, and he's like, we
That
all
shit
get,
was funny.
we all get thrown away to the side, kid. Whatever
That shit
what you
was
want,
funny.
everything you want to do is gonna go away. And then he just walks out. Homelander just doesn't even bother to go after him because he stepped up to him. He was like wasn't afraid of him, wasn't mocking him. He was just flat out just saying what was on his mind. And Homelander was just like, oh wow, okay.
Yeah, that's what
No,
Homelander wants too. Like that's what makes his character so fascinating, because it's like he wants people to be afraid of him, but at the same time he doesn't want people to like just say things just out of fear. Like he wants people to tell him the truth.
It's a
yeah.
double-edged
Oh my God.
sword, though. Oh, go ahead, Mordecai. I know
was.
you want to.
Oh, it's just not. He was first of all, you can tell he was extremely insecure and jealous of Huey in the very first episode. You can just tell. Like him
Who?
talking about he was jealous of Huey in the first episode. Like talking about he was like yeah, like okay, first of all, in the first episode, he was talking about that like he's a gangly simp that reeks of fear and strawberry smoothie kid shampoo. Remember that?
Hey, you
In the
memorize the
very
whole thing. Yeah, I
first
remember that. First episode
it's talking
of the
like
season in the internment camp.
yeah. And he's like, why would Starlight and Butcher piss away their lives to try and rescue you? And then Huey's like, Huey clocks his teeth talking about because I do it for them, and Huey has the bombastic side eye because he's never like actually done that for another person besides himself.
Yeah.
I'm hoping Huey's character fits well within this ending. I don't even know what he can contribute at this point.
He's low. He's kind of a liability at this point. It's like, but Butcher should have killed him back in like season 3 or something.
Butcher should have killed. Damn.
I mean, I don't want Huey to die. Huey is one of my favorite characters, but it's just like he's kind of gone beyond his logical
represents
conclusion.
the regular guy. I can see why like a lot of people like him as a character, because he's just a dude. He's not. There's nothing special about Huey.
Yeah,
It was so funny when. Oh my bad. Sorry.
No. Go for it. Oh, I was just saying. I think one of the early heartwarming moments where I believe, like like Huey really, touched Butcher's heart when he tore up the check and stuff like that. When Homelander had him go undercover, and like he witnessed like what a really good person was. And I was like, yeah, that felt right.
Yeah.
It was so funny seeing Queen Maeve call him a twink. That was hilarious.
Oh, say that again.
When Queen Maeve called Huey a twink, that was hilarious.
Yeah, he gets disrespected all the time.
I swear.
But yeah, I'm not sure what he can contribute to the ending. I mean, maybe be Starlight's backbone or whatever, or be like almost at the point of death, and Starlight goes over the top. Which has Starlight actually won a fight with her powers? I can't really recall. I'm sure she maybe won, but I don't remember.
I mean, she beat the crap out of Firecracker last season.
Oh yeah, she did. She beat the shit out of her.
She served up them hands. That was like
Oh,
one
yeah.
of my favorite scenes in that season. I think I also have another theory. Remember I told you I think Sage is up to something? Like has another backup plan. I think they might all take V, guys.
Really?
Yes,
Wait,
I do.
all of them?
Yes, I
That's
think she
crazy.
has B, and Huey takes it, and Frenchie takes it. I mean, they're all gonna die. Most of them are gonna die, but I do think that because like what you just said right now, Fourth, that you feel like he, what would his purpose be? That's like one of the only things I can really see is Huey taking some V and them actually like going after Homelander. That's just a theory.
Maybe. Now I'm going back to like remember the first Blade movie where they're trying to make the cure for that
Yes.
vampirism or whatever, and it keeps
Yes.
blowing up, and so he
Yep.
uses it as a weapon. I
Yeah.
think that's what Sister Sage could be developed. I mean, technically she already did develop it. You bleed out of your ass, but that could be a
Yeah.
weapon.
Yeah.
Were they testing it on soups?
They just
Rabbit?
test on like regular people.
No, it was
Regular
like,
people?
it had to have been just regular people.
Yeah.
Because then what would the test conclude that regular people could not or wait, now I'm trying to think about what that test would even be for. She was trying to recreate V1. If
So
she
here's-
successfully created V1, then those people that they're testing on, if it worked, would have been immortal.
Well, I guess they would have had a reaction of not dying. Maybe like they would have like just been okay, and then all of a sudden just develop these powers. That's another thing too. This hasn't. I mean, this does have something to do with it. The thing is too, I've been trying to understand how V works. Like, where do these like? How does V like tap into your DNA and decide your powers? Have you guys ever thought about that?
I think it just
Apparently
it's
it's random.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Oh my god. Ashley's powers is it's. I'm sorry. It sucks. I hate it.
Yeah, that's why I
It's so
asked that.
bad.
Because it
Oh my
kind of
God,
makes
it's
sense
terrible.
why
For a
Steve
character
got
like
that.
Ashley, it's kind of fitting because based off of like her whole character from when we first meet her in the very first season, she's an ass kisser to Vought. And
Yeah.
and it's been and think of what that as like, well, I mean, that was your whole purpose for a while. I mean, you were kissing Homelander's ass, kissing Vought's ass, so that's the reward you're gonna get. So thumbs
she's
up.
always been two-faced.
Dude, bro, I'm sorry,
I
but
still
like,
like
have
her,
you guys seen the? Have y'all
I like
seen the
her character.
Voldemort memes?
The what?
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
Voldemort?
of the
No,
new,
dude, Ashley's powers literally looks like one of the Voldemort memes. Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, it looks terrible. Oh my god.
Yeah, her powers are very plot convenient.
Very
Yeah,
plot
freaking Firecracker didn't even have any powers. I mean, she had some mediocre ass powers. I guess she can like snap her fingers and create like a little tiny fire. Right?
Yeah,
I thought that was going to come in use somehow, but then
She
she got
could,
Yeah, that's
killed.
what I thought.
She could basically just light your cigarette for you. That's really
Yeah,
about it.
that's.
I didn't even think about that.
I was hoping that like maybe there was more that she like when she says let me see her power. Like, what was she expecting for her to do inside of a crowded ass building? You know. I was thinking there was
Firecracker
more
will be so useful during. She will be so useful during 4th of July, just like lighting up cigarettes and stuff, like firecrackers and stuff. That would be so cool.
Yeah. Her superpower was the spreading of her podcast and the propaganda and the news stuff. That was her superpower. Just like Stan Edgar's superpower is being quick. I don't know if you guys noticed, but fucking that's another person that talks shit to Homelander and doesn't even think twice about it.
Yeah, Homelander's
It's hilarious.
Stan Edgar's another person who knows how to get under Homelander's skin and like
It's so
expose-
hilarious.
and expose him in front of everyone and just make him feel like the biggest little nugget out there that just can't get anything done and isn't worth a damn thing. And
He
Homelander
roasts
knows
the
it.
fuck
He
out of
knows
him,
it.
dude, with like no issue.
Bro,
Yeah.
Which is-
literally 2 episodes ago talking about even as a toddler, Homelander showed more promise than you ever did. Not that it mattered too much. I was like, Jesus Christ, dog.
Which
Yeah, he's
there's a weird
roasting,
thing,
both of them the same time, dude. I was fucking dying.
which is a weird thing, right? I like that Homelander didn't care about Stormfront's Nazi dreams and stuff.
Oh
But
yeah.
have you noticed that the people that Homelander confides in are all black or respects? A Train, Stan Edgar, Black Noir, Sister Sage, and I don't know if I'm forgetting another one. But I was like, I wonder if he planned it that way or not. I don't know.
I,
It's
I, didn't, I
interesting.
didn't really think of it like that.
Yeah, I didn't either. That's a good that's a
Right.
good
Is man, isn't Homeland supposed to be like it's supposed to be like a Donald Trump parody, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, a
That's why
little
I
bit.
was kind of. Then I was like, did they get the parody right sometimes? Because all the people he confides or trusts the most or cries over are black characters.
hmm.
Well, oh my gosh, I forgot in episode 1 where Homelander's like, you never told me this one's name is Muzz Milk, and he's saying like he just licks his lips.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah,
Man's a
he's
freak, bro.
Oh man, that's just wild.
real.
Especially,
Well, I really wanted to know what Homelander was going to do. He's like, ooh, his name's for the milk. Let me take you into the closet with me, MM.
Hey,
And-
whoa, wait.
Well,
Come on.
I'm going to take you into the closet with me, and let's see if we can get some milk out of you.
Oh my god. Okay,
Or if
okay.
it happens to look
I like
white,
when they
it
were
happens
fighting
to
the
look
old
some white
people.
stuff that you get out of there, you know?
I like when they're fighting the old people and dude's balls drop and Butcher's like,
Oh,
"Hey,
yeah, that
oh
was-
my-
madam, this one's for
Oh
you."
yeah.
Oh
It's
god,
just comedy.
dude, I'm already traumatized after Love Sausage. Okay, first of all, Mother's Milk should not have won that fight against Love Sausage in the first episode. That was low-key ridiculous.
Right. Like if you're a soup, right, you're automatically like invulnerable to bullets and stuff like that, and you get extra strength, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
if it would have been Butcher versus Love Sausage, okay, he rips him in half or just rips his thing off. You know what I'm saying? But Mother's Milk, come on, he's cooked.
Yeah. There's no way they should have went, I guess fist or fist to dick, whatever, and he should have come out on top. Like the other guy didn't go fisticuffs, so I don't know what to call it. But I think one of the hardest moments I think of the boys is when A Train killed fuck, I forget his name, the guy that was patrolling in his neighborhood,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Blue Hawk.
Blue Hawk.
Blue
That scene went hard though. The speed running and all that stuff, and just took off with his ass.
Yeah, that's right. And he also had his heart too.
Yeah.
That's why I wish there was
yeah.
more money for spectacle on this show, like that. Plus, I was like, come on, man, give me some. Like when the Deep showed up on the back of the whale and he's using sharks and stuff, I was like, oh shit, is this show gonna show us some fucking super violent Aquaman shit? And then yeah, there was a gag at the end, but I was like, man, I kind of wanted them to showcase the powers a little bit more, but
Yeah, he is the Lord of the Seven Seas for a reason.
Deep is like one of those characters that's like I feel like he's kind of like how the fuck did he survive this long, you know? Like I feel like
He overstayed his welcome.
a while ago.
because he's a weasel.
Next episode, he's probably going to die.
He is a weasel, but yeah, and it's
Next
just so
episode, Deep is going to die. I'd be surprised if he dies in the finale.
I think Starlight's got to give it to him. That's the only person left that could.
Yeah, I'm about to say Starlight just killed a Deep, bro. Come on. It's like,
he's such a disappointment too, because like he did like I thought he had some redeeming qualities, and like when I think it was season 2, and then I was like, what the fuck is he doing? Because he started doing like that weird fucking healing journey he was doing with the what was that guy who was making there? It was supposed to be a parody on
The cult.
Yeah. Who was that? That remember that light skinned black dude? He was supposed to be like a Green Arrow, right? Parody.
yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
And I was like, what the hell is he doing? Now he's just lost, you know? And then he starts like being afraid of Homelander, and I'm just like, is he ever gonna fucking stand up? Like, is he ever gonna grow as a character? And he didn't until this last episode, and I know a lot of people don't like it because they're like, oh, because a lot of people like the Black Noir character. But I didn't look at it like that when it happened. I was like, oh shit, he really did. As stupid as it sounds, he really did care about those fish, guys. He did.
I think his fate was
kind of
sealed.
ironic.
I think his fate was sealed when he raped Starlight. I was like, there's no redemption for this guy. There's no way where fans are gonna come out the other end of this where the Deep becomes a good guy, and they'll be like, "But remember what he did to Starlight?" I think fans wouldn't forgive it.
Yeah, I mean, I could say the same thing. Oh my god, my voice. I can say the same thing for Homelander with Becca Butcher.
About what Homelander
Yes.
being redeemed?
No. Like, no. Y'all talking about what the Deep did to Starlight. Y'all remember what Homelander did to Becca?
Yeah, but he's irredeemable regardless. Like, there's no redemption for Homelander whatsoever.
I feel like
No,
what I was saying is that if a
There's
character has
no way
committed a
he can get
rape or something, I think that character is not going to get redeemed on the show.
honest to God, like I just thought about this, but okay, it'll low-key be so disappointing. Like let's say the Gen V kids that they show up at the end of episode 7 or to show up in the opening of episode 8, and what's it called? Because I think they mentioned that in Gen V season 2, like apparently Homelander and Marie are cousins because they were part of Project Odyssey or something.
Yeah.
So, wait, I mean, okay. First of all, like I said, that's on my bad. Like I said, the only character that should kill Homelander is Butcher. Period. That's it.
Okay.
The only
I don't know what they're doing with
Butcher
these
has
psychics.
to die though in the process.
Remember that?
Oh yeah,
that
yeah,
scene?
that's right.
He has.
but Butcher's probably gonna die.
He needs to. It'll be stupid if he stays alive after. I just don't see the purpose of that.
Remember that scene where they're
Butcher's
saying that there's psychics?
Butcher's not a good guy either. In his way, he's kind of a piece of shit too.
Yeah, that's true.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. First of all, Butcher in this show is a better Punisher than John Bernthal.
John Berthal's.
Whoa!
You just like Carl Urban.
John Berthal and his Pauly D haircut.
You just like I like him too. I think Butcher's funny. I love
Oh
his
my god.
stupid ass presence, or like when he's like when he's gonna say some funny ass shit in his Australian freaking accent.
British.
By the way,
British?
you're all
he's
fucking
British.
welcome.
Oh, British, whatever.
It was Kiwi. I forget now.
But yeah, I
Kiwi's
love
Australian.
those scenes. He's kind of like Anthony Starr and Jensen Ackles. They have a nice presence to them when they have their little individual scenes.
Only one thing I hate about Butcher's like physical design of his character, the fucking open boots. You're too old to be rocking your boots like that. Come on,
Bro.
they did that with
Yeah,
Jared
I'm about
Leto's
to say-
Joker, and I'm like, stop it.
Well, that's
Yeah, I'm about to
character,
say.
though.
Dude, I'm afraid. First, how do you like in your mid-40s and you got like no drip? Dude, first of all, does Butcher does he have like a change of clothes or something? Like, dog, get some drip, bro. You 40.
He's
Come
in
on.
his early 50s.
He's been wearing more of those floral, those Hawaiian looking shirts lately. These episodes got a red one and yellow.
I'm about to say,
so
I
it's like-
don't know if he's like killing soups or like going on a Hawaii vacation for like 2 weeks. I'm like, dog, what are you doing, dude?
Remember, well, I forgot where they were sneaking into, but they showed all the pictures on the wall of psychics or whatever, or they mentioned like
Oh,
it was in
yeah.
this. But what's her name's pictures on the wall? The girl that
Yeah,
said
from
Jen,
Gen
that
V.
said-
From Gen V.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
Kate
you see it for
Dunlap.
like a throwaway second.
Oh,
Yeah,
So I
you're
don't know what
talking
they're
to
putting
Kate
on
Dunlap,
that.
right?
that touches you and controls you, right?
Yeah. I forgot what scene was that in this episode because I'm trying to remember.
It was
The
when-
Mother's Milk says
was
it.
when Annie and Huey were infiltrating the church to try
Oh,
and
the
plant
church.
virus to get Homelander, but Father found them and they had
Yeah.
to get. But they
Yeah.
planted the virus in there, but even though it's not going to work on Homelander.
Wait, oh yeah, it won't work anymore because he has a V1.
Yeah, it won't work anymore, but they did plant that virus in there though, so
Oh my gosh, I forgot to say this on stream, but I didn't even think about this, but okay. So what do we call it? So like, okay, so instead of going to the teenage Kicks house to test the virus, like really think about it, considering the fact that like they had all the main soup characters in the VOD building, like why wait, why didn't Butcher or Huey just like implant the virus or test it like in the vents in the VOD building and just wipe out every single soup in the VOD building, including Homelander because he doesn't have V1 yet.
Yeah, I did
That
think about that. I was like, why are they trying to test it and like test it on the person that's going to work? Because the worst that could happen is, all right, it works. Now we have to go use it for real. It's like we could have did it for real
but
right now.
would it make sense for them to test it in the vault building with like Homelander, Firecracker, Soldier Boy, Ashley, Sister Sage? You know what I'm saying? Like the deep that would make perfect sense, right?
Yeah, I know
Just
that
test it
makes way
for
more
it.
sense than like a controlled like environment or whatever of the teenage kicks house. Like
Sure, it
just
does, but the thing is, it's a very secure building. So
Mm, that is. They infiltrated Bot Tower before in the season 3 finale. Well, because of
well,
Starlight, because she took out all the security cameras.
yeah,
just
but this time it could have been different though. Plus, at the same time, if you want to do it while they're all there, it's going to be kind of tricky of trying to go undetected because if they're all there, you don't really know like if you're going to be able to even get out without being undetected or not.
I mean, if they wanted the vial into the building
That's great.
by itself, they could. I mean, you could have someone just shoot out some windows and then fire like a freaking, I don't know, freaking the vial on a bow and arrow and send it into like a random floor. They'd be more distracted by all the bullets and who shot the building up, not knowing that a virus spread. You can get the virus in the building. You don't have to go into the building.
Yeah, exactly. You can just shoot her like from the outside.
Yeah.
So,
Right? Yeah, I'm not. Oh
oh,
my bad.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say I'm gonna end it soon, but I wanted to close it out because I know you guys got your theories for next episode and for the season finale in general. What do you guys think is gonna happen? We start with
Honest
you.
to God, honest to God, I think me and Fourth have come up with a better season 5 than what Eric Kripke has got to
Yeah,
offer.
I don't doubt that.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Why do you
Um,
guys think Soldier Boy gave Homelander to V1?
okay.
That's apparently over their shared love for Stormfront.
Yeah,
You
that
really
was
believe that?
built up.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
buy
not
it.
buying that whatsoever. That was so stupid.
That's part. I think Sister Sage really had a reason to be shocked, but not because of like story purposes, but from the lack of making us believe that these two guys love Stormfront so much.
I think that was just a beard for Soldier Boy. I think he just really is proud of Homelander and wants him to have it.
Maybe.
Imagine he takes the V1 like when he's shooting his lasers up in the sky it's basically like his powers get depleted like he's immortal but he's powerless and then Butcher just beats the crap out of him.
I don't know. Do you think any of the boys' characters are gonna die? Any main characters?
I think at least half.
I hope all of them die, bro.
Oh, no. I
I
mean,
don't know if I
Well,
want all of them to
except
die.
Huey and Starlight. My bad.
Huey and Starlight, yeah, those are the two that need to survive.
If Starlight suits up in her second costume, then I hope she lives.
I
That's
feel like some of them have to die because the way they're being, they're acting like it doesn't matter if they die. So you know what I mean? Like they already have that mindset.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
This
but I
is-
get you
they're
on there.
They're gonna have to pull
Frenchie
some fantastic writing
Yeah.
out of her ass. for this.
and
Mother's
Butcher.
milk.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And Butcher as well. I think
Mhm, yeah.
I do think are gonna die.
Okay, Butcher, no Huey. MM is on the edge of kind of like going down Butcher's path, but I don't think they'll do him like how like it'll be like almost like a parallel of how Starlight or no, not Starlight, Firecracker went out where she kind of betrayed her morals and then died. I don't think they'll do Mother's Milk, so
Oh,
he'll
yeah.
be safe. He'll have like a what? Oh, fuck. You know what? They can kill Frenchie. I
Yeah.
think Frenchie's getting into that area where you watch old Vietnam movies, and one of the soldiers starts talking about like, I'm gonna start a family, have a house, some
Yeah, yeah.
kids,
Oh
and
yeah.
dog.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah. The
He's
moment
he's
where like he
looking.
had that conversation with Kamiko.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, the moment he's talking about she wants kids. I'm like, oh yeah, wrap it up. They signed the death warrant. It's over.
Yeah, because he's
yeah,
not about that life. He's not about that calm, you know.
and he's looking. They keep focusing on him every time Kamiko talks. Like he's having like these. She's warming my heart when you know, fucking. He's gonna go. So I'll say Butcher, yeah. Uh, Frenchie, yeah, and I think that's it.
Hmm.
You don't
Oh
think
wait, wait, wait,
you don't think
That's pretty
Kamiko's gonna
good.
die?
wait. What about Soldier Boy? Like,
I
can't
think.
because
I think
Soldier Boy's
so.
immortal, but he's not killable. Or
Oh, I was going
I
for
don't
the
know.
good
Is
guys.
Soldier
Soldier Boy.
is he killable though?
If you cut anyone's head off, then yes. If all these characters' heads can come off, then yes.
No, dude. We might as well just get the carbonadium sword from Marvel and just chop Soldier Boy's head off that way. I guess.
But I don't know if you guys agree with me or this theory, but I think they already foreshadowed the deaths on the episode prior to this last one. Because
Maybe.
it did
Wait
go
till
on
the
that order.
titles.
Yes, with the titles.
Oh yeah, right. Mother's Milk and Frenchie's something, man. What? Oh god.
No. I'm talking about the 7, because first it was Firecracker, and then Black Noir, and then Sage, and then Soldier Boy. They showed their names up on the screen.
Oh,
And
you're talking about episode 5, like the.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the different POV episode. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, because who died? Firecracker and then Black Noir. And then if that is what they're trying to tell us, then Sage is in the next episode.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Honestly, like me personally, I think the boys probably should have ended at season 3. This show overstayed its welcome. We just got 2 episodes left. It's like, guys, like let's lock in. Like, come on now. Like, don't
Yeah.
lock Homelander in a prison
Surprised they
cell.
wouldn't.
Like,
Aren't you
what'd
guys
you say,
really
Belle?
surprised? I'm sorry, I'm eating right now.
I was like, wait, what is happening?
Because usually shows get canceled, especially with my luck, anyways. But I'm surprised that it went on this long to season 5.
I mean, it's always
It
been a
overstayed its
hit.
welcome.
but
From
yeah, it did overstay its
2019
welcome.
to 2026.
Like they started to try to pull out freaking character arcs and stuff like that out of their ass for whatever reason. And yeah, I think they should just start planning all these series for just 3 seasons max. Just give me a trilogy of storytelling per season.
Honestly,
That
I
way
didn't
if
even think about that. I didn't even think about that. It's pretty cool.
They're
Yeah,
doing
just-
the season finale on in some Regal theaters. They already sold out over here, man. Where I'm at.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, I saw
your
that. I was like,
post, and I looked at
already?
mine and it was sold out. I'm like, did they even announce this shit?
Hey. The boys fandom, they
That's what
are
I'm saying.
diehard fans of the boys.
I would almost call it like the fandom in full effect, but it's just one showing at one time.
No, literally.
I was like, you guys
Bro,
can't do 2
honest-
showings.
I might actually do the panel again. I might do the panel again on my channel. This is actually kind of fun.
Oh yeah, I think we should come back after the next episode.
Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you guys. Definitely, we should do this again because, like I said, look at The Boys isn't perfect, but I still enjoy it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I agree.
yeah. It's better than Stranger Things. I'll tell you that.
Oh, come on, bro. Come on, please. Oh my
I
god,
was,
this
I
man's
was like, I don't even want to talk about that one. I'm like, it's not even worth
this
reviewing.
man's actually this man is literally an opera now, bro. Jesus Christ. He's an actual
Oh.
opera.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey.
I'm still traumatized after Stranger Things, dog.
Dude, not to turn this into a Stranger Things discussion because I know Belle's got to go, but I enjoyed season 1, hated 2 and 3, and then 4 came out. I was just watching it on the board with my wife, and I turned over. I was like, is this actually kind of good? It's like, yeah, I'm actually kind of getting into this. And I was full in. I'm like, they can't fuck up season 5. All it has to do is at least be like 3/4 as good as season 4. Fuck, no, it wasn't.
Once you pass the second season, you can easily fuck something up, dude.
Dude,
Oh, enough
They-
facts. Jesus Christ.
For real.
I knew it was gonna piss me off from the get go because I was like, because my complaint about Stranger Things in general was always like every season feels like it can be the first season because they always wrap up everything to a bottle, and then the next time it comes back and everything's sunny and happy, and then oh no, evil broke out again. But when season 4 ended on like what looked like the fucking apocalypse, I was like, they gotta start from
Dude.
here. They gotta start, and then the first fucking episode, kids are sliding down the fucking tracks. I was like, what the fuck?
Dude, that was, oh my God. Dude, oh, Jesus Christ. You know, because I watched it on my sister's Netflix, and I was livid. I was actually livid seeing it on my sister's Netflix.
I'll tell you what, if you have like a Stranger Things, I was traumatized, stream, I'll jump on for that one because I have so many grievances that I haven't even got out. But I think most of everything's been said. But man,
No, honestly, like I might, honestly, I might do it. Maybe I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I'll just make a short about it. I don't know.
Yeah, go do it over there because I don't care about Stranger Things.
Oh, fuck that. I hate the show.
Did you guys
Oh my God.
wait, who told me? I think you already went. Fourth and Darkness. What do you guys predict for the next episode? Let's go with that.
Oh my God.
Go for it, Darkness.
Oh shoot. All right. Well, I'm going first. Well, all right. Next episode, I think I mean Homelander taking V1. I mean, oof. I don't know. I don't know where they're gonna go with this. I mean, the one thing I will say though is I hope they don't do a bad ending to where Homelander wins. I hope they don't do that.
There's no way.
I hope they don't fucking do that.
Fuck.
Yeah, if they
I'm
do,
sorry, I blanked out for a second. You hope they don't do what?
if hopefully they don't have like the show doesn't end with Homelander winning.
Oh, okay. No, that'd be a waste of time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to see Scorched Earth already.
Yeah, but like I'll say this is that next episode, I think that's where we see Ryan come back. We see, well, and this is something I kind of hope. I don't really know if this is going to happen or not, but Butcher has another. Kessler comes back, and we see him talking with Butcher, and we kind of see the seeds being planted of well, I mean, he's in godhood. he's in godhood right now, so I mean, you might kind of want to consider kind of making some moves in order to stop him, wouldn't you say? You cheeky plastical fuck.
This man literally sounds like the Grinch, bro.
So anyways, like I can kind of see something like that going on, and then that leads to the season finale where Kessler is able to convince Butcher, and Butcher takes over and kills Homelander, and he becomes the main threat that everyone has to take out. And then the show ends with Butcher dying, and then that's really like all the threats being taken care of within the show.
I'll be mad
Wait a
if
minute.
Homelander gets taken out the next episode, and then the last episode is kind of like an addendum where Butcher's the real problem. It's gonna remind me like
Yo.
after when I thought that Breaking Bad really was over when they beat Pollo, and then they had this whole other plot that was like, oh, it's really about these European and these racist guys. It's like the show's kind of over.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, I didn't even think about this, but okay. Is it possible for Marie Monroe to remove like the tumor from Butcher's brain to make him like not be sick anymore?
You know what?
Bloodbender?
I've heard that theory.
Yeah, the bloodbender, yeah. Because like you really think about it, like Marie, Marie, she's pretty. She can pretty much do anything the plot requires her to do.
Oh yeah,
I
she's
think-
pretty.
I think it is possible, but I don't think Butcher will want it. Not it would be against his will because that's what Butcher knows that's what's driving him right now. Is that power he has.
That would be such a cop out though. A little bit. That's what I think.
It's so last minute. Like they should have brought Gen V kids in like at the beginning of this season.
Which leads me to my other.
Thank you. Thank
I-
you.
yeah,
Like, oh my
you know,
god.
my other theory. I think the next episode, that's when they're gonna get involved. Next episodes, we're gonna get
They
them.
have to because they would be
If we
pointless.
get them, if we only get them in the series finale, that's when it's gonna be like, okay, you could have done it here, but you waited
No.
for the series finale.
That would be incredibly, dude. That would be such a waste of the actor's time too. Like they're only on set for like a day max, dog.
Yeah, I think the core people that have to resolve it are the boys. I think they're going to weaponize some of that failed V1 stuff that Sister Sage was making. Maybe
Think so?
Huey could use it as a weapon to be of some use. You know, firing little darts or whatever. I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to turn him into like a warrior or nothing, but Sister Sage is no longer necessary, so she could die. I think Butcher could
I
just
think
fucking
she's gonna die next episode.
Butcher could just. I think Butcher probably almost kill her, and she'll try to pull something out of her ass, out of her last minute, and maybe introduce that as a weapon or whatever. But you have to go all the way to. Well, she can make it anywhere. Starlight probably more meandering bullshit with her crying. You know, I think that church has to be used. Is going to be used for like a set piece of something. Maybe a bunch of soups get virused in there, and it just leaves. Okay, there should be a scene where all the soups who don't have V1,
Mm-hmm.
I think, get wiped out. But I don't know how you protect your main characters for the finale because then Kamiko and Starlight are dead too.
Oh shit! Don't forget about Polarity. He technically hasn't died.
I forget which one is that. Polarity.
Polarity, the guy from Gen V, the black dad.
Oh yeah, Polarity.
Wait. Did Danny die alongside Cypher, or is he still alive?
No, he's still alive.
Oh god.
Yeah, they ended the Gen V with him. Remember, he was like, "I got to stay here and handle this."
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He might
Let's
come
Oh
back.
yeah. Oh yeah.
again.
What's that actor's name, Flores? I keep forgetting.
From where? From Gen V?
Yeah, the guy that plays Polarity. He was in Cruel Intentions.
Oh, I'm not familiar with him.
Damn it, man! Forgot his name.
I've seen his face before.
But they made it like he's gonna be in the boys.
Well, he's not for Homelander, that's for sure. Well, Bot.
I honestly think that all those Gen V characters are just gonna get like like not fucked up. I don't think they're gonna show up. They had a plan for season 3 and that fell through. But I don't know where would Gen V even go after. Does that tell you what would have been like if Gen V was going to get a season 3 after The Boys ends? What would have been left?
Yeah, exactly.
No, I agree, but I'm saying like, why would they save his character for the end? And he's an adult too; he's not a kid.
Yeah, but he's still on that side of the story, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe there might be a chance he might show up.
Maybe, but I'll say like it just felt like they felt like they thought Gen V was going to go longer than the actual storyline.
Yeah.
So I mean, if that was going to be possible, then the virus is not going to wipe out all soups. With that can't happen if they plan on doing that show.
Instead of using the virus, first of all, instead of just using the virus, like let's just round up every soup on the planet and just like have Soldier Boy just like go berserk and just use that nuke and just completely remove the V from their blood entirely, just make them powerless instead of just using the virus.
Yeah,
that's probably what they should have done back. They should have done that back in season 3. That's what I think.
Yeah, I can see a situation. I don't know. Maybe it works because they're trying to make Soldier Boy all like empathetic now, where Homelander starts whooping on his son's ass and Grandpa comes and saves him. I don't know, because Ryan ain't shit. He ain't gonna fight Homelander and beat Homelander. Oh, especially in the stage he is in now.
A little boy.
Yeah, but especially in the stage that he's in now. So I think he's gonna go in there with all kind of heart, and then get his ass whooped, and then I don't know. Maybe Soldier Boy stops. I can't even see that happening. I don't know.
I think see, what pisses me off about Ryan is because he's younger and he's supposed to be what, 17 now?
Yeah.
16,
I think
17?
so.
So he hasn't hit his prime, but he's like pre-prime, right? So, and Homelander's past his prime.
Yeah. Ryan
So
can shoot goo.
technically, I think Ryan, this is just my opinion. Some of y'all might be like, no, but I think Ryan should be more powerful, in my opinion. I think so. Because considering his age.
They were saying that Ryan is like the first natural born soup.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah,
I don't think that's true. Because like, if I'm mistaken, because Homelander, that's Soldier Boy's juice. Remember, because he did it in a cup.
Yeah.
Something like
Homelander's the spawn of yeah.
Yes, yeah. I'm not sure how Ryan's like the first natural. I'm not like, how is Ryan the first natural born soup? I don't get that. It makes like.
I think because they were under the impression that they couldn't procreate for some reason, not through natural ways, right? They would have to do the artificial insemination, but for some reason in that situation, Homelander was able to procreate. They never really explained why. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Only difference with Ryan is that he was the only soup that had an upbringing while being a soup, because Soldier Boy signed up and was already, grown, and then Homelander was lab raised, and Ryan had a childhood that was.
Oh, fourth, I forgot to mention. Okay, they literally set up the interaction between Zoe getting revenge on Butcher because of what happened to her mom, bruh. I guarantee I guarantee like they're not gonna pay that off. Like, guys, like, that storyline's over with.
I think I was gonna bring that up. I think the only reason that's Ryan's gonna fight is because he doesn't want anything bad to happen to her, and he's just gonna leave her, like, jump into the fight.
The amount of plot lines that they've set up this season and last season, like, guys, y'all got y'all got 2 episodes left. Like, guys, like, they are going to screw this up, man. I guarantee it. They are going to absolutely just.
I mean, they always kind of. I feel like The Boys has always kind of been a little sloppy, though. To be honest, I don't mind it, but I don't feel like I feel like they fucked up so much, and that's what they kind of do, So it's like it keeps my expectations like kind of like I don't expect much. I just want to kind of just see what happens now. I don't know if that makes sense.
There's that, but it's kind of like usually, like, when an ending, I don't know if it always works as a good ending, but usually you can see some sort of logical conclusion as to, like, A plus B plus C should equal this, and I can't draw out any of these characters of what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's unpredictable at this point. Yeah.
And I feel like anything that could possibly happen is just going to be as contrived as, Soldier Boy giving Homelander the V1 because they both love Stormfront for some fucking reason.
I don't think that's true.
so stupid. Oh my god. Literally, like, right after, like, I watched the episode, like, I just upload on TikTok, being like, just share my thoughts, and I get flamed in the comments. So it's like, whatever.
Was that one of the complaints that you uploaded, or?
Okay. First of all, I uploaded a video talking about how the Supernatural reunion episode. Okay, I think that episodes 4 and 5 should have been combined to just one episode. That's what I think. Like, there was so much, like, there was a lot that I did not like in that episode.
You didn't love Seth Rogen showing up and
it was like, okay, I mean, it is cool to have, like, some rope bumps. You know what I'm saying? The rope bump in episode 4 made sense, but in episode 5 it's just like, guys, can we please get on with this? Like, first of all, the celebrity cameos, that was cringe. I didn't care about that. Mr. Marathon, I don't care for his character. Misha from Supernatural, he was a nothing burger character, because first of all, they mentioned that Homelander doesn't have a weakness, and yet here's Misha's character just knock it out Homelander with this bad breath. I'm like, wait, what? And on top of that,
Yeah.
in episode 4, like apparently Homelander is weak to uranium. That just felt like a last minute gimmick.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just felt very like last minute. Like
They should
they
have
literally
gassed
established that
Soldier Boy
Homelander doesn't have
too.
a weakness.
They should have gassed Soldier Boy too. While Homelander was down with his fog breath or his stink
I
breath
guess
or whatever it was.
they needed a Soldier Boy because they wanted to depower him. Remember?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
but when it seemed like he wasn't gonna do it or he was thinking about it, I'm like, you know what, just gas him too and just head for the hills and change your fucking.
You gotta admit
name.
that those lines were funny though, guys. What Soldier Boy said, you gotta
Oh
admit,
yeah.
it's pretty fucking funny.
Oh my god, talking about you're talking about like he's like an asexual weirdo or something.
Yeah, that he's all nobody f's my son but me.
Oh god,
Yeah,
that came out so wrong.
And then he's like, it was. What did he say? Oh, I said that came out wrong.
Nobody fucks my son but me.
Oh,
And then
no,
I was
oh,
like, oh, he really
Oh.
cares about Homelander. Like he's starting to warm up to him. You know.
oh, okay, okay, Epstein. Like, okay, whatever.
Did you guys notice the Puff Daddy baby oil?
Oh,
yeah.
stop it right now, dude.
Someone
I
call
was
that out.
I was literally, bro.
Tell
I
me
was-
that
I was-
shit
I was-
wasn't funny, dude. Oh my
Dude,
god.
I was like, what in the ditty is going on here? Like, no.
What was it
ugh,
called?
God.
Puff oil?
It was some baby oil, something like
It was
that.
something with puff on it. I remember seeing the P puff oil. They were making
Although
fun of-
That is disgusting.
I didn't care for the cameos, but I was surprised that Craig Robinson popped out.
Yeah, I felt like I was telling my husband, I felt like that black guy was missing from The Office. He should have been
Oh
there.
yeah,
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I'm talking about?
from the Craig Robinson.
No,
Oh no.
I forgot his name. He's a comedian. He's on The Office. The big
Oh,
black.
you're talking. He died in 2011.
He
You
died.
talking about Patrice O'Neill, one of like the warehouse guys?
Oh my god, where the fuck have I been? I didn't know he passed away. No, he's alive. I saw him recently. Without like he was like hella skinny.
Oh,
What,
well,
recently, like in 2012 or something?
No, I feel like I saw him recently. Let me see.
Is he? Oh, was he a big fat? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. There's probably another black. I never really watched The Office. I know that Patrice O'Neill was on that show, and he worked like in the docking area or something like
Oh, he
that.
was on Zach and Mary Make a Porno too.
Oh no, that was him. That was Craig Robinson.
Really? How did I not?
I'm about to. I can't tell if he's dead or like he took Ozempic or something. Like, what is going on?
Did he get skinny for real? Oh,
I
no, he
thought
was
I
on the
saw
boys.
him before I saw him recently.
I'm sorry. The Zach
He's
and Mary
still
Make a Porno.
alive. What do you mean?
Can I get no? There's two different black guys, but yeah, Craig Robinson is the one you're
Robinson.
talking about. Yeah, he did pop out.
He
Oh,
was
you're saying you thought he was missing until he did show up?
Yes. No, I feel like he was missing in that episode because they had all those like I don't want to call them A-listers, but they kind of are like those A-list comedy guys.
Yeah, McLovin.
Yes, which looks
I'm
like shit, by the way. I was telling my husband, I was like, "Oh my god, he aged horribly," but
Ooh.
he did, guys. He did.
He youthed horribly too.
That's what my husband said. He
Oh.
was like, "Well, he's always been ugly," and I was like, "No, I mean, he could have did something."
Gravity's taking over. You know, he's got those
Honest
jowls.
to God,
Yeah.
I miss Victoria Newman. Like she was my favorite character, and Butcher just killed her for no reason.
She was such a bland character for me, to be honest. I didn't.
What?
No.
How,
No.
bruh?
No, I just.
Dude, she was bad. She was low-key bad. She was so
Yeah,
bad.
like I appreciate
She
that.
was-
Like
bro.
No, Newman
Wait.
was a cool character.
she was. I
Like-
don't
Bro,
know.
oh my god.
Are you saying bad like she was a baddie, or she's bad like she was a bad villain, like a bad
No,
guy?
no. Dude, first of all, Claudia Newman is like, dude, she's gorgeous, and on top of that, she's literally married to Jack Quaid. And I'm like, oh, you gotta be freaking.
Yeah, she is.
Oh,
She could do better.
I'm
than that.
cooked.
Oh no,
Yeah, I'm
she's
cooked,
gorgeous.
chat. Yeah, I'm cooked, chat.
E- Even with her nose, I like her big nose.
I miss.
Oh.
I miss
Hey, yo,
Elizabeth
Forrest,
too, to be honest.
bro, did you know what Doja Cat said about big noses?
Oh,
No.
Oh, bro, apparently if you have a big nose, you can sit on them.
that's so stupid.
Oh, yeah, no, I like Victoria. I don't miss her, but I thought she had a good conclusion. And I was grateful that she had a not a shock out of nowhere death, but I was like, yes, finally somebody's dying. But
It was shocking. And it was
Yeah, it
I
was
was like,
definitely
why did they do
shocking.
that? It was so weird. Like I didn't see it coming, to be honest. I didn't think she
I'm
was
like, more of that, more of that. Just start offing people. Let's go. And then I got A Train, then I was mad.
Butcher couldn't fucking stand Newman. He was like, that bitch gots to go.
Yeah,
Fucking Butcher, dude.
that's why I think that they won't
Well,
kill her daughter. I was like, they killed her mom already. They probably won't kill her daughter. Her daughter will probably just have nothing to do for the rest of the.
yeah,
There's not even
yeah.
cannon fodder bad guys they can take out.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they're not gonna pay off that storyline between Zoe's daughter and Butcher. They're not gonna pay that off at all. I guarantee they're not gonna pay that storyline off
Do you
at
do
all.
you want them to pay it off though? I don't,
No,
honestly.
I mean, no, I know. I mean, like, okay, they have to pay that off at some point. Like, guys, come on, y'all
I
gotta
don't,
Yeah,
do
I
it.
I
mean,
don't think we're ever gonna see them again, to be
narratively,
honest.
it makes sense because it was set up. It wouldn't feel right to just ignore it.
Bro, for no, okay, for first of all, I am in writing class. I'm in college, so I don't know much. But like, first of all, if y'all are gonna start, if y'all are gonna like write a story, like pay it off. Y'all just have to
Yeah,
do it. Like,
if you
just
show a gun,
first of all,
you better fire the gun.
exactly. Do not, I repeat, do not pull a Stranger Things season 5, bro. Come on, just guys, pay off y'all storylines, please. Keep
We
me
got
doing this, man.
was it 2 more episodes, right?
Yet 2 more episodes.
2
Yeah, I know
episodes
the
left.
last
It's
one is an
over.
hour and
And
6
then
minutes.
this show
They can
is
only do so much,
over.
guys, in these last 2 episodes, and they
Well,
gotta
as
make
long
Yeah,
as
I swear, like, oh my gosh.
that's why I'm saying they're gonna do time jump to scorched earth.
Right, dude. If they do a time jump, no, that'll be like, dude, that's such lazy writing. Like all the stuff you want to see is like off screen. That would be such lazy writing, bro.
It would be, but it's the only way I can see them getting into like the fix of things in a way that people would want to focus on, and that's the promise of scorched earth
Bro, that's
and
crazy.
freaking Homelander religious zealots being fucking fucking. I guess those people could be cannon fodder. How like in Zack Snyder's Justice League, how you have like parademons and shit like that. That are people that are controlled by the
Yeah.
anti-life. You have a
Mhm.
bunch of Homelander zealots who are not controlled by any kind of mind altering things that are just loyal to him. And you got to get
Oh
through
my
all those
god,
people.
I
I
don't
was like,
think
bro, say,
Homelander would even go for that, to be honest.
I'm about to say, did you mention you mentioned anti-life? I'm about to say, just mentioned anti-life, bro. I miss the Snyderverse. I don't care. First of all, I was doing a panel show for my studio production class. I was in a heated argument with Austin because he for some reason loves this man. This man loves. I mean, loves that fucking garbage Superman movie. So, but he hasn't seen a single episode of The Boys. I'm trying to like lock him like into The Boys. I'm like watch like the first 3 seasons and just pretend like that's the show's ending.
Oh, you're talking about Austin?
No,
Austin.
Austin. No, Austin. He's in my class like, for college.
I thought you were talking about someone
Oh.
that's known on here.
Are you a
Oh,
film
no.
major or what?
What?
I'm a film major, but my minor is creative writing.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
I do some film stuff
Oh
as
my
well.
God. Dude, bro, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Dude, the film stuff it's harder than it looks. It's low key hard. I'm not gonna lie. It's hard as
I'll tell you
fuck.
this.
Bet.
I'll prepare you for this. They always say like scratch someone else's back, work for free and offer your skills so that they come through and help for you. That shit only works if you're really friends. I've done that so many times and helped on other people's productions, and then when I need them to come and help me out, yeah, well, I'm kind of in the middle. Well, just email it to me, okay? I'll read, and they never get back to you. I'm like, fucking best.
No facts,
Your
bro.
best
Bro,
college is
it's crazy because like it's crazy because like anytime I hit up my friends, like they're out either clubbing at like the Jolly Fox or like they're just like getting drunk like off their butt or something at home, just like playing video games until 3 a.m. Like guys, come
Yeah.
on, what are we doing?
And those are like the lessons you get when you're like making your first film. Get your friends, don't make them main actors, but you know, whatever. And I'm like, I wish I fucking could. Everybody's so fucking busy or doesn't want to be in front of a
Bro,
camera.
you know, it would be so crazy if like me and my friends we just made like a parody of like Jackass. That'd be so funny.
Oh, God.
Are you in Cali? Anybody in Cali? Mordecai?
It's not facts.
Huh?
Oh my gosh,
Are you in
bro!
Cali,
Homelander's
Mordecai?
ending. Oh no, no, I'm in Spring, Texas right
Oh,
now,
okay.
bro. No, dude, Homelander's ending, bro. But first of all, because like Homelander's immortal, and then oh my wait, no, oh my gosh, I didn't. Okay, I'm like Loki into AO3 fan fiction. Like let's say the boys ending is like absolute complete garbage, and like I write like a fan fiction of basically like Homelander's in prison, and like since he's immortal, like he just gets the snot beat out of him like every day or stuff like that by the prisoners, but he's immortal or something like that. Like
Yeah,
they don't
that's
kill
what I
him.
was saying. The worst thing would be that he's depowered but still immortal. So anybody can whoop his
Oh,
ass.
dude, that's a fate worse than death. Like, oh my god,
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
but
for him
he
especially.
deserves it. Oh, he deserves that. So like
oh my
after
god,
doing
dude,
like
like
a freaking 2,000-year prison sentence and freaking getting piped down in prison by fucking inmates and shit.
Oh, I don't know if he deserves that, but
Hell yeah, he does.
yeah, no, I actually no. After what he did to Becca Bush, no, he deserves that. After what he did to Becca,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I think he's gonna. I think we'll get the ending that we want, to be honest, because there's no way that they're gonna leave him not being defeated. You know, he has to be defeated in some way.
Yeah, he does.
Can you imagine if he goes? Can you imagine if like he's a depowered Homelander, like he's immortal, and like he goes back into the bad, he gets locked away in the bad room. Oh wait! Oh my god! No! Oh my god! He's locked away in the bad room, and like he has to feed on like those dead bodies that he decomposed. And,
Yeah,
like,
Josh.
no, wait, hold on. Don't you remember that in like the last
Yes,
season?
I
He has to
remember that.
Oh my god! No, that'll be crazy if he has to eat like a
Well, here's the
decomposed
thing.
bodies.
I mean,
That'd be
look,
crazy.
you got to remember this. Look at Bomb Sight. I mean, like he took, like Soldier Boy took away his powers, so he had to have taken away his immortality too, because the kind of V that Bomb Sight has is V1.
Yeah,
Right.
So,
which is the best.
Oh,
V,
that's
apparently.
so
The only
his-
difference. Oh, go ahead.
So it's like the thing is, it's like his powers are gone because like it was done. He had V1 in him, so his powers are now gone. So all the V, which was V1, is now all gone from him. And so if he were to do that to Homelander, the V1 would be gone too, not just the normal V, but the V1 too.
Unless one zap like takes him down a level or has some sort of other effect, since he's stacking V on top of V. I don't know, but
Yeah,
theoretically it should. But I wonder if they'll address
wait a
it.
minute.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh
I,
my God,
I,
you did-
I don't know how they're gonna do it. If they do have Soldier Boy depower him and he's just like a powerless Homelander with no immortality, none of that, then I would be okay with it. But like they gotta have some explanation of like, okay, so how is this one? How is the V1 still in him?
Do y'all remember back in? Do y'all remember the storyline back in season 1 where A-Train was overdosing on Compound V?
yeah.
Oh my gosh, bro! Oh my
Well, he
gosh,
was getting high. So, yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Pop claw.
bro! Can you imagine? Like, okay, hold on. So like, imagine if Bush doesn't kill like Homelander, bro. It'll be so funny if Homelander like he dies by like getting a heart attack because his body can't handle the Compound V one. Bro,
And
this
they
man
just ended
Homeland
right
no, bro, oh my gosh. Okay, no, just think about it. This man Homelander literally died of a heart attack because he can't handle the V1. Like that would be the funniest death in the entire show.
I think his death should be like there's got to be some sort of like satisfying humiliation ritual where he's just getting his ass tossed around by everybody that fucking hates him, sitting there getting ragdolled and fucking disrespected.
Yo, for the you remember when Crypto was absolutely mauling Lex Luthor? Can you imagine we get a scene similar to that in the boys finale?
Well, I'll tell you
Oh
right
my
now, it's going to
God.
be a lot worse.
I think
I'm
there
hoping
might
it's
be
good. I'm hoping it's good.
Go ahead.
Oh, for who?
You, Ford, because you were
Uh,
going to say something.
Oh no, I just said whatever it is. I'm hoping it's good. It's
Oh,
just
yeah. I mean,
if the Homelander finale like finale for his character is not satisfying, is not poetic. Like I can almost forgive all the other like bullshit that's gonna come our way that's gonna be like unsatisfactory. The Homelander stuff has to be fitting and good. That's
yeah,
all I got.
'cause, I
yeah.
mean, he technically is one of the main key focuses of the whole entire story. So, I
What?
think there might be a price though too to this V1. There's no way he can just inherit more power without. There has to be something to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling, bro. I'm okay. This is just my theory. I'm telling you right now. This first of all, Butcher ain't gonna kill Homelander. Marie ain't gonna do nothing. I guarantee it. I guarantee Homelander is going to die of a heart attack in episode 8. I guarantee it. I guarantee it's gonna freaking happen. Oh my
Why?
god, I'll be
Because
through
he's
that. No, that would be absolutely helpful.
You think he's gonna have a heart
Bro,
attack? His heart, his
no,
his
it,
little eight
it,
heart can't handle it.
if his heart cannot handle the V1, he just dies of a heart attack. That would be absolutely hilarious. That would be
He'll try to
hilarious.
fly,
Oh my
not
god.
No,
realize
you know
he's
what I think's gonna
depowered.
happen? I think there's
Fall
gonna
40
be a
stories.
crossover, and then Superman, Henry Cavill Superman shows up and just beats the living shit out of Homelander.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
It is funny though when you watch like these AI like superhero fights. Homelander
Oh, yeah.
always gets his ass whooped by Superman, as it should be.
I mean, yeah, because technically, because Homelander's made, he's not a true.
Well,
alien.
he's not even that like Homelander is not really evil Superman. He's kind of evil Captain America, and I know that goes to what's his name?
I don't even think he's
Punisher?
evil. I don't
No,
think
the other his
Soldier
son,
Boy is evil.
Soldier
though.
Boy. Like
No.
I
Homelander's
know
evil.
Soldier Boy's
Homelander's
supposed to
definitely
be
evil.
like Soldier Boy's supposed to be like a Captain America wannabe, and Homelander's supposed to be Superman, but Homelander's not even that strong. You know what the strongest display of power that I've seen on that I can remember? Maybe you have a better example.
That
The
train
strongest
one.
A-Train pulling the train with a broken leg while training.
That
Dang.
Kamiko's
Oh,
brother
yeah.
That was an insane feat,
strong
though.
too.
That was insane. Oh my
Hope-
gosh, bro. Dude, yo,
What if
this. Oh my gosh, first of all, can you imagine? I'm not saying it's gonna happen or not, but bro, if Thrag pulls up in the boys universe and he's like, y'all remember the scene in Batman v Superman where like the woman like holds her hand up and she sees Superman?
yeah.
Imagine we seen a scene like that, but with Thrag.
Oh, sick.
Homelander's cooked. Homelander is absolutely cooked, boiled, and deep fried if he sees Thrag.
Oh, I'd worry for Superman if he went up against Thrag.
Wait, are you talking about the DCEU Superman against Thrag or just Superman in general?
DCEU.
Oh, dope. But as much as I love the Henry Cavill, bro, the DCEU Superman stands no chance against Thrag. Like, let's be honest.
Oh, you're talking about DCU? Sorry,
No. Henry Cavill Superman is losing bad against Thrag. Like, guys,
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest. He is losing bad against freaking Thrag, bro.
I wouldn't even say that. Invincible's main villain. I know Bell don't do no Invincible, but
Shit, guys. I just realized it's almost 1:30.
all right.
Yeah, no, it's literally
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
almost 3:30 where I'm at right now.
It was a
man.
nice. This was nice, though. I'm glad that we.
Oh,
were
yeah, no,
able to talk
definitely.
about this.
Yep.
I look forward to
I'll
it
follow my
for the next episode if anybody wants to go live.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Y'all follow my YouTube for more shorts.
yeah. I'll
Okay.
definitely go live after the next episode.
Yeah,
I'll follow
yeah.
you.
I'm gonna see you guys. I'm gonna go get some grapes. I'm freaking hungry, dog.
See you, Josh.
All right.
All right.
We'll see you. Of
Thanks for having us, Belle.
course. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Okay, guys. That was a fun little chit chat about the boys. So I'll catch you guys after next week's episode. And you already know